All right, everybody, we're back. We just had to take a piss break, literally. That took like 20 minutes. All right, so you guys are in the corridor, and as you look up, you can actually see it goes into a room. Do you guys continue, or what's going on?
I want to continue.
I want to stay ahead.
Well, then
still
move
use
your
my
asses.
stone
Let's
cutting.
go.
All right, let's continue on.
I want to stay ahead and continue using my stone cutting in case there's traps.
Yes, you find out there's a lot of walls. All right, you guys go up to the next part. Do we just run in, or what do we do?
I'm gonna walk in.
Just slowly, like strategically walk in.
How do you walk in strategically like this?
All right, you realize this room is a little bit wider, and it's more of a hallway instead of a room.
Hallway vanishes.
Hallway disappears behind you.
What?
I'll check. I'll check for traps and stuff like that.
All right, so
I'm
roll
gonna
perception.
I'm gonna roll what's in the room, like what the room.
Since the walls are stone.
12.
I want to try to use
As you
traps too.
as you look into the room, you actually see that it leads into a massive, huge other room.
Oh, what?
Like we're talking a huge
Like,
other
you might want to
room.
move your phone.
Like we're talking an annoyingly big ass.
Yeah, this is annoying. What the fuck?
I'm gonna throw a rock.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? I don't know what.
So
Chuck a rock in there.
all you can see is there's some light in there from something you don't know exactly what it's from, and you see like this big, huge structure in the front. So it kind of blinds everything, and you really can't see too far.
I'm gonna throw a rock in there.
That's the worst idea you could have.
Ding, 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 ding. That's it.
All right, let's go. Let's not that in there.
That's it. That's all you're gonna do. You
Isn't
just
there a rule about wells or something? Isn't there a rule about like not messing with wells?
Yeah, just remember that. So,
I'm just gonna walk
I'll
in.
start making my way to that.
I'm making my
okay,
way.
so you start going towards the big room.
Yeah.
I follow NG.
Me as well.
All right, you guys going into the big room, or do you want to stop and take a look at the big room now?
Yeah, pretty much like in awe. Like.
Everybody, give me a roll for perception. Everybody.
Looking around. A
Stat 20.
22.
I got 16.
And 16.
I'm looking at toes. Perception ain't a problem up in here.
Oh, okay.
5.
Do you believe in magic? Cause we're so far.
Oh, look at these.
I
sexy
do believe in
beasts.
magic.
They didn't just go into the rock, but they just I said, look at these sexy beasts that we have to fight now.
Oh yeah.
So they didn't like the rock.
Fantastic beast. Oh damn, I done found him.
Everybody pretend like you're made of stone.
Yo.
They didn't respond, so.
Bro.
Fucking Medusa.
Bro, that's my specialty. Dwarves. That's my specialty. Wait a second. Everyone's stone?
In here, we don't know.
We don't know what they are.
All we see is a lot of lifeless
I mean, I don't
bodies.
know if it's stone on. I got stone.
We don't know if they're lifeless or not. Yeah,
Exactly.
this might just be, And I think he's positioning and looking in directions as they are on purpose.
Yeah, like I'll notice if
Yeah,
it's stone.
those archers, I think they.
They noticed us.
Those archers are specific. Yes.
They heard the rocks.
they heard the one rock. Chuck.
The one little fucking rock has sprung.
What have you done?
I mean, he pulled the Flanagan.
Well, I saved you from that. I killed that guy. What else have I done?
Yeah, I caused us to maybe die.
Oh, I didn't do that.
No, watch this. It's like a whole tavern and like a party of fighters. Just like,
This is a big ass party, dude.
I didn't do that. The rock did.
no, I mean like not like a party of fighters, like a party.
It's like a 5-year-old inviting everybody at their school kind of party.
He means party isn't like how we're a
I
party.
know.
No.
I'm just being a dick.
Everybody in his school, plus another school, because there's still more people.
Hey, quiet, Enki. You coming up with a plan?
This is my party. No one be.
No, we are all gonna die.
Kill
I
everyone.
like that plan. I like those.
I did say today I would try not to kill you all.
You say that every session.
Well,
Oh my gosh, there's still more people.
just curious. We do have, in case it's needed, character sheets, right?
There's over 20 people.
I brought at least 2. That hallway behind
I have
us,
extra
is it
in my
still
bag.
open?
We better start reprinting those.
Is that hallway behind us
When you
still
3D
open?
print a
We have to calm
Pathfinder.
down. You might just have to go back and go through the other door. Oh, but then if we go back, we're fighting like 100
When
spiders.
Creed says, I won't kill you, but then you throw a rock at a well.
And Creed turns the campaign to hard mode.
I mean, we are on the fast track.
Looks like you're
guys.
gonna have a bad time.
You gotta get there somehow.
That's a fair point. We are.
You do have to get there somehow. I mean, you guys jumped to level 3 pretty quick, but
We did.
you know, grinding is the next part of the levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get all these figures from? Wish?
39, 45,
This is from a
47, 48,
Magic the Gathering board game.
51, 52,
Really?
And
53,
also
54,
from
55, 56, 57,
the other ones are from Hero Escape and Hero Quest.
Okay, so how many more are we gonna
60.
fight?
61,
Let's see, the werewolf for the other one.
Which ones are from Hero Quest?
62.
The Oscors.
Yep. Those are Hero Quest.
63.
That's what these doors and stuff.
The expansions, one of the expansions,
So
right?
63.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Or 64.
65.
I have Hero Quest.
66.
That's where those boys come from right there.
67.
Did you have him?
Oh, crap.
68.
No, I,
7.
When
Oh,
the
67.
DM takes a minute to put all these fuckers out like that, this is not
68.
good.
69.
Nice.
Last time he did this just to mess with us, though.
What if he just What if he just takes all these back and be like, okay, let's continue.
Yeah. Okay, you decided to go the other way. Okay.
71.
And he's
I think I'm gonna turn back.
And then he has to take them all out. Do.
73.
No, they would chase you down the hallway.
74. 75.
They can't get me on
And
that.
where they-
Yo, it's like that weird time
76.
Spider-Man had like 6 arms.
77.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, 77 people.
I immediately commit sickle.
My sword taste.
What?
You might want to get a photo of this. Kyrie, you want to get a photo to put on the website? Just when you the angel though, guys, that's pretty badass. He's in there too.
There's 77.
That's definitely from Magic the Gathering, right?
Yep. That's Avacyn the Restored. Yeah.
I can't even find it.
All right. So this is what you see.
77 people.
Hey, who has the most HP out of our group?
I have 47.
And
47.
I have 8.
No, he doesn't.
Entire.
He has
eight.
47 and
I
41.
am injured.
So if somebody goes in first, it should be you.
Well, actually, I have 46 right now, but.
Now,
Wait, you have the most fucking
all
HP.
you
When you
hear,
rage, don't you have the most, don't you?
all you hear now is
I don't think he wants to raid right now. I'm not
Well,
here.
I'm at 46 life right now, and I have 22 AC.
As soon as you walked in, your face.
all you hear is a low sounding shamhe waha shamhe awa shamhe awa.
Oh, jeez.
As everybody is just standing there. They're alive, but they're just standing there.
I don't think I want them.
Weapons drawn just as you see them posed. The archers are holding their bows steady with their arrows.
Surrender.
Sickles pulled form.
So hard.
The stone figure in the back holding the big rock is just holding it like it's no big deal. They're all just very calmly standing there. You can see them breathing as you hear the chanting.
Are they looking at us, or do you have them?
They're looking where they're looking. Their eyes, as you look at the figures, are casted on what they're looking at.
They're just standing there.
Yep.
Menacingly.
It looks like time is frozen still. As you look, you see the fire etching up on the front of the steps. His flames aren't flickering, he's just sitting there. The flames are staying in the right spot, but his eyes are moving across around the room, just like everyone else's.
Ding.
I'm gonna toss a rock at her to see if it stays in place.
Stop.
It just bounces on the ground.
Walk in.
Can I just walk in?
I'm walking.
I'll walk in behind
I
them.
guess I'm where I'm headed in.
I'm like, alright, I'll walk right behind it.
But slowly, you know, like in awe.
Move your characters accordingly, guys.
You know, like, all.
Everybody's going in?
Yeah, just slide everybody out.
Yeah, put me right behind. Yeah, there you go.
I guess I'll stand behind Enki, you know.
Roll for initiative.
Fuck!
Roll what?
Initiative.
Oh, okay. Stat 20.
I feel like this was just the last I get.
6.
Hmm?
You got a
You got a
6
15?
plus 6 to initiative?
Tony, what'd you get?
Yeah, I had a 14 and then plus 6.
Yeah, that's good.
But improved initiative gives me
Seven.
plus 4.
7.
Yeah, improve initiative is the way to go.
Anthony?
11.
Draven?
Stat 20.
Kair?
8.
8.
Nice job.
Will save.
Well, at least this is what I'm good at. 18.
Passes. Tony, will save.
Oh yeah.
Will 15.
Damn, why
Ryan, will save.
Oh no.
19.
Anthony,
Will's good. 18.
Kair,
Please don't become paralyzed.
19.
you're the only one that failed the will save.
Oh, I thought he was looking at me.
So I start chanting again over there, buddy. Probably.
You take off running to one of the characters.
To one of them?
Yep. One that looks the most familiar to you. What is your race?
Human. So I would probably take off running to either that person or this person.
Put yourself right beside one of them.
It's a witch.
Male or female?
Or is that person male or
Yeah,
female?
well, what is the character? It's male, right?
Yeah.
What's his weapon? A core, right?
Yeah.
You yell, "Father, is it you?" His eyes cast over to you. And you're, yes. And you see blood is down his face. You see a hole through his chest where something has been stabbed through. You say, yes. Will save.
Oh, now, finally. 22.
That's 20.
For just a second, you were almost immobilized in shock, but instead you overcome it because you realized your father's been dead for 25 years. You've seen him sacrificed.
So it's 32.
You've seen him sacrificed by the witch.
I saw him sacrifice, by the way.
You've seen the
In that
dagger.
initial attack.
Yeah, you've seen the dagger. He was the chief. As he decided that he was taking over your tribe, he decided he would do it like he was supposed to by power. And you know that there was something glowy about the witch when the witch touched himself and then reached in through your father's chest and ripped his heart out. That hole you can see where the fingers had dug in and the heart was ripped from your father. Yet there he stands.
Well, thinking it's probably like witchcraft or whatever, I'll probably cut him down.
You draw your weapon.
I don't.
I'll probably start shaking him, like wake up.
As you shake him, you start seeing blood just start pouring out of his wound. You see too much blood. Like there's so much blood that he has to have none left in him. And he's just going, yes.
Any observers? Anybody can see this happening, or is he the only one?
You all see it. You see what's happening. You've heard the conversation. What do you do?
Oh, I think I would know what this is if anybody would know.
Yeah. You feel the magic, and at this point, you yell to Enki, he's dead. He's
Necromancer!
been long dead. That's not him. Get away from it.
Right, well, I'm just gonna yell necromancy, not all the stuff you said.
Your barbarian doesn't know what that means.
Dead magic! Dead? I'm just gonna hope he knows necromancer!
I would think that seeing something like that, I would start freaking out and just kind of like backing away and not even looking around me.
You,
Just,
you begin to stagger back.
yeah, stagger backwards. Yeah.
And as you do, you
Into the
bump
guy, I knew
the
it.
big guy, into the big golem looking shriek. And as you do, his hand, he slaps you to the ground and just lumbers there. So he hits you so hard that he just slaps you to the ground, and then he's back like he was before.
We cannot touch any of them. We have to make our way through without touching them.
I'm too in shock to go into rage right now.
At this part, the chanting is stopped for a second. And you hear, hello, as it whispers through like a soft, gentle voice.
I want to go to him and try to help him up. Just in case, like, we end up having to go into battle.
You instantly hit the golem.
Slaps you too.
So you
I
reach
would
and help
die.
him up. He's staring at you.
This is necromancy. Dead
Yeah,
brought
I'm
back
just
to
looking, I'm
life.
like, I'm in shock. There's like not something
Who said
that.
hello?
You hear, who
Whom said hello?
dare walk into my gallery?
No, I'm sorry. Can we leave, please? I mean, this was just a simple mistake.
Right.
Serious apology. What abomination is this? The dead should remain dead. Seymour, stop. No, this is not. I'm just acting in character.
He's doing exactly what his character would do.
I know. Yeah, I know. That's why I said Seymour, not Anthony.
Anthony's trembling. It's all his.
You see a blue flash of light. This is Naruto, it's not the Evo. And you see the ectoplasmic creatures produce around you, along with the one standing directly behind you who says, "Be wary the words you say in my temple. Blasphemy here will kill you. Be warned."
Who are you?
I am the servant of the dead.
Servant. What is your name?
El Sahin. The arrow. I am the weapon of my master's bidding.
Would I notice him being the one that ripped the heart out of my father?
It's not him.
No.
All you see is a shrouded figure and no face. You see literally a dancing cloak.
I would probably yell out, "Release my father and let him die in peace."
Sorry, Jeremy.
He just turns, is like, "My master cannot."
Do you control these creatures that you have brought back from the dead?
He says, "By the will of my master, I may control his puppets."
I look at him sternly, not like, I'm not trying to intimidate him, but sternly, firm. I say, grant us safe passage. We don't mean to quarrel with these creatures that you've brought back to life. We just need to get out of here.
You have already disturbed 2 of my puppets.
One of those is his father.
That is not my problem.
If you grant us safe passage, we will not disturb any more of them.
If they are touched or moved in any form, they will do what my master has ordered them to do every time they have been released.
Which is
Anytime they are put into motion, they are to kill for his greater glory. Any that is not them or me.
my character's really conflicted here. I don't want us to die, but at the same time, I want all these guys to go be released right now.
I lose my patience, and I draw my weapons.
As soon as you draw your weapon, everybody on the board produces their weapon and they all aim towards you. All the archers, the mages, everybody, weapons drawn towards you, directly at you.
Fight.
Put the weapon away.
I'm gonna take a step forward to this guy. I'm like,
I put you on his toes, bro.
Esalim,
El Sahim.
El Sahim, you don't want to go this way.
As a fighter, I suggest we do not fight this fight.
He tells you, I am not even really here.
Can you make a perception since you're right in front of him to see if he's actually ethereal, not like
Yeah, I'd like to
I
do
mean
that.
that.
No, he is ethereal.
Okay.
He is spirited in front of you. He is nowhere near, but the ectoplasmics are. And they are ethereal to the touch until they grab.
He's not here. This is just a ruse. But these undead are very much real. We have to make a call.
Our best bet is to get out of here because we cannot take all of them. I know that for sure.
I can provide you with information, but in doing so, you must leave.
That is exactly what we want.
Today, 100 has died by the hand of the 10 each. They have all killed 100 to extend their life on the solstice. Beyond today, a full rotation, a full turn to the solstice, they are immortal. Those 10 will not die. They wish to be gods.
Immortality is safe for deities. It's not meant for mortals.
That is the problem. They wish to cast off their mortal form, but they may only do it on the solstice. 100 sacrificed every year to perpetuate their eternal life cycle. From today forth, they are immortal until the return of the solstice. There is nothing you can do here today. There's nothing you can do in this building unless you become stronger. As he grabs the hood, he pulls it back and drops it down. You realize that inside of it's blue. He says, "He killed me, my friends." The halfling rogue. He's like, "Please, get stronger. Leave, come back. Come back on the solstice when they're human form and get rid of them. Nothing else will release us." All the people that were brought here to be sacrificed every year to guarantee. During the events, you had what was shown above for the matches, while the rest were like this, and he points out, he goes, sacrificed to preserve the 10 so they would win the arena every year to be the champions of our world. They have decided this year they will no longer serve the king. They will serve their own means. This began 25 years ago as our current champion sorcerer. He turns and looks at you and goes, "Slayed your father and killed 100 more to increase his life." He turns and looks to the dwarf. He goes, "And there was no call for the monastery to be destroyed other than he needed 100 deaths." As the druid, slain your people. The same as my halflings, cut down and murdered to perpetuate the others. The paladin who turned to blaspheme, killing 100 who took prayer and refuge for his own immortality. The blasphemer of lies who creates a crowd to draw them in with his swaying words to believe him and slaying all who don't to carry his 100. He turns and looks at him. He just shakes his head at the half-orc. He goes, "How bad was it to spend the time with your mother before he cut her head clean?" He points to the back of the room. You see a disemboweled body standing there. No head, just her body. He's like, "He needed puppets. My master plans on killing the other 9 to become a god. In 1 year, he will turn on the other 9 when they are all mortal. 113 years he has saved the bodies and souls. This room is nothing compared to the armies, the legions that he has. In 1 year from this date, he will take over everything. He will destroy everything within this realm. He will destroy the other 9, and he will become the god of chaos. Long live my master, Vecna.
You guys got that master's name now?
Vecna.
Vagnar, right?
And it's somebody they're all familiar with.
Death and chaos.
I will tell you now to not go back the way in which I came.
On Kev.
On Kev. Yes, he is on Kev until he has killed them, then he becomes the Lord of Vecna. He says, there is one here of us that is different. And if you notice, the ectoplasmics, there is one who is not the same. Gather around him, place your hands inside of the ectoplasm.
I'm already there.
Did you guys do it?
Yeah. I guess so.
As they do it, I reluctantly put my axe away, approach it, do the same.
I'm gonna go up and first I just want to look at his father and not touch him, but just like give like a hand blessing, and I say,
As you go to raise your hand to do the blessing, you feel like necromantic power just like seeping into your fingers. You feel like this evil unrest, but you're still.
yeah, I say, may Pharasma allow your soul final peace. And then I go with them and put my hand in the ectoplasm.
He begins chanting and he walks over. He puts his hand on the other ectoplasm, shoves its head down as if to break its neck. And when it does, a big blast, and you guys all are gone.
Hmm?
That's one way to do it.
Well, I was about to die. I was gonna go up in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, I was gonna do a channel heal on all these undead guys.
They're just like, take them out. They get hurt by heal, right?
Yeah.
There's 77 undead in here.
I probably wouldn't be able to keep up.
All
with
different
that.
levels.
The only reason I didn't attack was because he said that he wasn't physically there. So at that point, I was like,
Or else we'd have all been dead.
yeah, we would have died.
Put
Me too.
yourselves inside that circle.
I was gonna kill
And
all
don't
of
touch
us
them.
for being
I touched
selfish.
Yeah.
But we were both doing the same. Like, we can't
I'll
let
be on
this
the
go.
little door
Yeah.
part. I'm gonna be on this
For
door.
different reasons.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
We're down. We're just on the stairs.
Clean it up.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
guy
we
was
can
ready
do
to
that.
fight these guys.
Oh wait.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think like that.
This could have been
That's fine.
What is this stuff? Where did you get this? What is all this?
train pieces from D&D.
Oh,
What is it?
it comes in like a big cardboard, right?
There you go.
Yeah, and then you gotta punch them out.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, these mother.
I sold a shitload of that when we had the store.
Yeah, I know. I
All
wish I
that
would
back.
have gotten none you were selling it because
Yeah.
Would make my birthday a little bit cheaper.
Right.
I got these that I ordered from
I'm not gonna just grab this thing.
Kickstarter.
That you wanted to come in.
And they should be coming in like, I remember I showed you that thing like months
Did
ago.
you see the trinos?
It's supposed to be coming in this month.
I paid for it too.
You got it too?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
too.
that shit.
But I didn't get it for me. I got it for a friend of mine. But you know what? Honestly,
That would have been much easier.
I know what you're talking about. They're like pop-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you showing me.
And there's a front and back to them and stuff. I already drank.
I'm like huffing and puffing now. Like,
Oh, you thought that thing was a full?
no, I'm saying like
Oh,
my
the character.
Yeah,
I thought you meant the soda spilling.
Oh no, that would have been hell.
What? What's cool?
Well, the
Nothing.
cup was
Nothing.
empty.
This cup
Oh.
was empty.
I mean, this is laminate. I mean, this is, you can wipe it right off.
Actually, it was supposed to go.
The firm I used to work in, they had a white oak. I mean, it's a multi-million-dollar firm. And the conference room that they had was beautiful.
Blasphemy.
It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
We used to do our fantasy football drafts in that room.
Oh,
Yeah, it was super cool.
So at that point, you guys wake up unconscious to the floor inside a building, half rounded with what looks like a door destroyed and a hole through the side of the back of the building.
okay.
Well, that was a trip.
Yes.
Why am I on the door?
Now we know why we have to stay together.
Did I
Yeah.
break this door?
We must move forward.
So he saw his mom there. I saw my dad there. Did any of these fools see any of their family?
They did not proceed.
No? Oh, they didn't perceive.
They're just a little bit like hearts.
Did you lose anybody? No, you didn't. You just hate that paladin because of what he's doing to the name of your god.
Yeah, for death in
Right,
general,
right.
the
How about-
undead.
And you lost family. You
I
lost
lost-
your dad and your sister.
Yes.
He lost family. He
He
lost,
lost
his
his
whole temple.
His whole temple, yeah.
You
And a mentor.
So you've lost the least of all.
Mhm. And my mentor is like
I
ripped
lost the
apart.
whole village.
Me too.
Your whole village.
But, yeah, my character hasn't really got into like his family background.
Does anybody know what happened? And did I break this door when I landed on top of it?
So you guys wake up and begin to look around and you hear a woman walking your direction.
Oh God, no, not another one.
Just for the aspects of it, I want you to please stand up and read her name, what it says. Right here. Witch. And she says,
Your worst enemy.
which one? Which
It begins with a
which
B.
what?
No, the evil spellcasting
It
women.
begins with a B, not W.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know of these things.
Okay.
I'm standoffish at this point. I would probably be like, keep your distance, witch. Which
She's like,
You talking to her.
what is a witch?
Who are you? Why are you coming near us? What do you want?
Apparently my name is Witch and you are in my cellar.
No, this is our cellar. I'm gonna try to do a bluff.
I woke up here. It's
Go
mine
for
now.
bluff?
You need to convince her that it's actually
This is our cellar.
you're in the wrong place.
13.
Better be a nat one or something more.
She goes, oh, well, in accordance with that, I'll be right back. And she says, I've got this. And she begins to walk in this direction.
What have you gotten us into this?
All right, let's just get out of here.
Let's just get out of here. All right, let's go.
Yeah, out they come running.
I want to run out that door. Out that door. Come on, let's go.
Out they come running towards the building.
Yeah. Do we hear this? Go.
Well, I'm just gonna try to talk to these guys. Like, oh, officers, thank you for being so post haste.
I'm out.
This woman was trying to break into my cellar.
Oh, what?
Oh, it is fine. It is not what you think. The man in the black robe says, it is okay. We understand she's walked up on your cellar not knowing any better. That is totally understandable. But may I speak to you?
Well, we can speak from a distance. Don't get any closer. I'm actually quite sick today.
No. You may understand that. Let me explain the situation.
Can I go over to this door?
I
and
have
stay
come
right
to
here?
speak to you on behalf of the city.
Oh, very good. Well, please speak.
What's going on?
It's a simple thing that we must speak of. It's just a matter of accordance that if this is your cellar, that you need to pay the taxes.
Oh, well, I knew that.
All we need is 60,000 gold, and you may be about your way.
Well, allow me to run over to the bank.
There will be no running anywhere.
Well, then we'll walk. We'll walk together. We'll walk to my bank. How does that sound?
There's a lot of money to carry. I shall take 4,000 now first.
Well, it's all in the bank. I don't have it on me. This is a cellar, not a gold holding.
I interject and I go, this priest home, I guessed.
I just woke up here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just a guest. That's just the
You're
princess.
just a guest.
Yes.
How long have you stayed here?
I just got here.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
he's just leaving. I hate
that.
it.
That's fine. If you just pay the $2,000 tax for village entrance, it'll be fine.
I just woke up. I don't know what's going on.
I was kidnapped.
I don't remember.
Help! Send help!
My money.
That-
I don't
I
say
just
that.
woke up.
Are you two a visitor also?
I was in my house. I got knocked out. Woke up here.
That does not sound very.
Can I approach this
Or
guy?
if it does, then they all draw their swords and they come towards you.
Well, I'm a
You
Yeah.
may be trafficking in people.
He was a friend of mine.
Are you selling slaves?
I'm gonna look disgusted, and you know, as like you're talking to, I'm be like, no, these are pilgrims, good sir. They are poor, they have no money, and they seek shelter.
I was drunk.
Well, this is a shame. I cannot believe such civil injustice in my village.
I agree.
Can I make it like a
I have nothing
check to
but
see
these
if this guy's
tattered
being
robes.
sarcastic?
Like, look at this man. He hasn't worn a proper shirt ever in
He
his
doesn't
life.
give a shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, I can't believe this. This is so. Oh.
It's an injustice.
So you're a visitor with no money, pilgrim. You're also a pilgrim that was abducted in some form? or-
What's
I
a
think I was
pilgrim?
drunk. Is what I don't.
Oh.
I don't know.
Are you also pilgrims?
Yes, all I have are these robes.
One moment I wasn't here, next moment I'm here. I don't know what happened actually.
And of course, you own the place, so I'm
Yes,
assuming-
this estate is everything I own.
Well,
I'm
this is
afraid.
fine. This is fine.
And you continue just digging a hole, huh?
You four, please come with me for just a moment. And he ushers for you four that are the pilgrims. Pilgrims, please come to me.
Yes
Guys,
or no?
back up.
I'm
Guys,
gonna just hide my
guys,
left
back
hand.
up. I must speak to just the pilgrims. And he goes like this. He fans them back.
Yes or no? Yeah?
I'm
I
going.
walk towards
Fuck
him.
it, why not?
He doesn't look menacing to
I'm
me.
going
so-
straight
You
to
walk
him.
towards him.
I'm going right to him.
Right.
Punch him in the face.
It's always the guys you never suspect to be this
Draven,
powerful
do you go
warlock.
right with him too?
Some shit.
I will be.
I dragged the dwarf with me.
I do, and I will go in like front of one of the guards, kind of.
As you do, they begin to encroach around you guys.
And I want to like
At this point, the quote-unquote witch is staring at you very awkwardly. And they said, it's perfectly fine. The sheer fact that we thought that you might have been trafficking in slaves is
As-
awful.
as
Because
the-
I do not ever want something like that to happen.
As the guard to my right gets too close, I give him like an intimidating stare, like,
Roll for intimidation, but there's a reason for this.
never mind.
Nice.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me get rid of this one.
Yeah, well, he just rolled an 18 for this.
Yeah.
He looks like he has
What do
an
you do
indigestion.
whenever he gets too close to you?
I guess bare my teeth. Try to intimidate him.
Roll for intimidation.
19.
See, I need that back.
You do look a little menacing.
29.
The guy just kind of like off stands a little bit. What do you do when he gets close to you?
I'm just gonna like bow a little bit, and I'm like, please let me through.
Nice. Yeah, that'll work. You're subservient. What do you do?
I stick my hand out. Hello, I'm Father Anakin. How nice to meet you.
Jesus.
That's gonna be interesting. What do you do as you see that?
As I see this,
I'm
like,
fought
please,
by
these,
Anakin.
I'm just gonna speak up, not gonna take a step. I'm like, please, they barely speak common.
Did you hear it?
Hear what?
Did you hear it?
Here, what?
Did you hear it?
Hear what?
Oh, sadly, you've seen it. As busy as you've kept talking, you guys begin to look down and you realize you were all wearing shackles.
Well, guys.
During your intimidation, as they acted like they were Prakuth, they sleight of handed a 19.
Am I wearing shackles?
No, you were standing over there by the lady.
Okay.
And at this point, you realized
If I was wearing shackles, I had a story for that.
all four of them are now in shackles. And he says, "You,
Me?
come, talk to me, sir."
Me? Okay, I'm gonna go.
So as you walk over, he steps to the side with you and the quote-unquote witch. And sidebar.
All right.
I'm gonna get
You
ready
can
to break
pause
out
the
of these things at any
live-
time.
All our stuff still on us, or only the shackles are? Formal clothes. 'Cause I don't think
I wish I
they're
had
all-
pieces.
This is when the cleric got everyone killed.
Nah, so it is decided then. Oh, we shall go. She begins walking. You begin following,
I follow.
and he follows behind you. And then 2 by 2 on each side with you guys.
They just knock you to the ground.
They bring you into.
Just kidding. You across.
Oh, while we're walking, can I kind of try to weaken the chain, like without?
No, if you
notice?
flinch, you're dead.
Oh,
You've
okay.
got a guy literally with knives in your side waiting to pierce you, who wants to kill you because you're an outsider, and he doesn't like outsiders.
Clearly.
And as you walk in, you realize that there's a cage, and you see 2 other cages with people in them. And he hands the key.
He hands me the key.
Yes, and he says, "Go ahead, put them in."
How does he hand me the key?
He just reaches the key directly to you, extends it out, says, "Go ahead, put them in."
I am going to, as he hands me the key, I'm going to try to touch his hand as I touch the key, because I want to use gentle rest on him.
Is there any more cards around?
There's guards everywhere.
As he, I can already tell his look. I go,
I'm gonna try to do gentle rest on him.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. To stagger him.
I think we're gonna have to roll initiative again soon. Oh, we rolled it earlier. We haven't used it, so.
Yeah, it says your touch can fill a creature with lethargy, causing
lethargy.
Yeah, you got it right the first time.
causing a living creature to become staggered for 1 round as a melee touch attack.
So as you begin this, does a 17 hit your touch AC?
Yes,
You feel it start as you hand this.
I do feel it.
Yes, you feel the skin start to pierce.
Ouch.
Yeah, but did it work?
This is as you're bringing your hand up. Do you continue?
Yeah.
As your hand comes fully up, and you just about reach the key, you feel the venom.
Damn it, Tom Hardy strikes again.
Okay.
And another one more.
8 points to your heart.
Ooh.
At that point, you're going to feel a numbing sensation. And you drop 2 con.
Alright.
Don't do the temp modifier, just do the -2, the con for now, just for.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel nauseous, and you realize that your spell didn't work. It feels like you don't have any magic in your body as you see her smiling, and you see her making a hand symbol, and you look and you see the ground has a circle. Roll for knowledge arcana.
14.
She is warding off magic as you raised your hand.
Of course she is.
Fucking bitch.
Alright, I take the key.
He smiles and says, "Let's be a little more subservient. Bow first."
I am not going to do
And he
that.
looks and goes, "I mean to them."
To.
And he points to your party.
Oh, he wants me to bow to them?
Yep.
Like, why?
Because what you're about to do.
What do you want me to do?
Bow and ask for their forgiveness.
No.
He points to one of the guards and says, "His leg. Chop it clean from his body."
I just look at him like, if you got the balls,
He
chop
walks
off my
over.
leg right now.
He walks over with his
You are a
axe.
coward.
Quick start.
Before anything happens, I'm in the cage already.
No. You guys are outside the
The guard
cage.
walks
Do
in
as he
like one of
says,
us.
priest. We will figure it out later.
We fought together. We will die together. This is not your time. You listen to him.
Do exactly what they
Please.
say. We will live.
I'm simply just gonna bow to him. Hope he returns it that way.
Sense motive.
All right, I'm gonna sense mode.
18.
With this, you'll receive 2 senses. You will realize he doesn't want to kill you, but you really need to listen to him. And AP, you can speak freely to him what you think he should do unencumbered. Tell him exactly what you think he should do and what you know.
Just listen.
Okay. I bow to my friends.
Friends is a strong word.
Unlock it and send them in.
Do it!
I hesitantly go through with this request.
And they shuffle you guys inside. He looks at you and says, now you're going in. He takes the key away, puts his hand to your shoulder, and pushes you inside the cage and closes it. You are now all inside the cage.
With other people, you said, right? Or just
No, they're
us?
on the other side
Oh,
over
okay.
here and over here. He looks towards her, she smiles. The people begin walking, the guards slowly out the doors.
Next time we're just gonna fight.
She looks and smiles and she waves. Her snake comes down. You feel it slithering off your body. As it goes back over to her and back up her leg, and she smiles and says, "Witchy, witchy, witchy."
And then I yell at her and I go, witch!
She turns and goes, "Yes."
If you ever want another snake, you come see me.
Roll for intimidation.
No, that's not an intimidation. That's my way of flirting.
Oh, okay. Then give me a bluff.
A bluff.
Yes.
No, remember, it is kind of big.
Yeah, he
Remember that. It's, it's
Yeah,
7 plus inches.
We said what it is. Roll for bluff.
There's a bluff? Okay,
It's
so
meta.
it's just 15. No, it's not 15.
She says, "Show me, little man."
Oh, Jesus.
Remember, I rolled for it. It's like 8
Yep.
inches.
I'm gonna cover my eyes. Vic.
Does a 17 hit your bare naked penis?
Yes, it does.
You feel the sting of 3 points of damage and 2 to negative con as the viper bites your dick.
Can I do a channel heal?
Not yet. She smiles and
Yeah,
says,
channel heals while like the girl.
"I've got things longer than that."
So as
You
I
see the
take
bone
this
stripping
as I take this damage, I go, ah, I like it rough.
She smiles. She's like, "I've had bigger," and she produces her arm. And you see this boa that's like probably the size of a ball bat round coming out of her hand, and she's like, "Isn't that right, pretty?"
I'll be like, woman, if you've had bigger, you're not worth having.
She turns and she looks at the jailer, as we'll call him.
You said how much
Tax-
damage was it?
It's 4 points and negative 2 to your con, but it's just temporary. She looks at the jailer and she says, "Now be a good boy," and turns and walks away.
I'm just gonna look at Enki. Don't worry, she was ruined the day I saw her.
Tax collector looks around.
The tax collector? Who's that?
The gentleman in black,
The guy in black.
the one who approached you guys. He looks around and is giving a few moments and realizes nobody else is there. He goes, "It's still in your hand.
The key.
Wait. It's still in your hand. I have to leave.
Why shouldn't I kill you when I get out of here?
She has to die."
How do I know this isn't a trap? Why shouldn't I kill you?
Because I didn't kill you.
Who are these other people?
That's a fair point.
She looked, he shakes his head and looks at you and he's like, touch the key to the cuffs.
I'm gonna just stick my cuffs out
I'm
towards
gonna
it.
be like,
As soon as you
Is-
touch it,
well, I'm gonna ask like, is coast clear?
am I dead yet?
All right, I do it.
As you touch it inside the lock, it unlocks the cuffs also.
Okay.
Finally, damn.
Jesus.
Put them back on for now.
Out of one cage into another.
And I'll put them back on. Like, click them too.
I didn't even. You're unlocking. I'm just like.
Yeah, I'm feeling that same thing.
I didn't even let him
He just
touch mine.
shakes his head and says, "I'll try to be back. Don't die."
That's a lot to say for me.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend trying to suck the poison out of that. And he looks at the king and goes, I meant to the priest.
Do we still have our weapons?
Yes, you guys still have your weapons on you. They just cuffed you, took care of you.
I always have my weapons on.
And at this point, you definitely are starting to feel a toxin
And then
inside there.
Yeah.
they don't have nubs.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna do a channel heal on these guys and just heal up whatever HP
Oh,
we
thank
lost.
goodness, I have
Yeah.
8 HP left.
With her gone, the warded symbol is gone, so
Alright,
Heals can be
1d6 here.
I don't have 1 damage.
It's 1d6 plus some-
caster level.
Yeah. So 8, I guess.
I'm back up. Hopeful.
So
And
8.
you're like, oh!
No, but I brought damage from the spiders too.
Yeah.
But that was 8 damage, so now I'm at 41 again.
I only have 1 damage.
Sounds like an axe of mine.
No, he's not talking about axes. I swear, we were talking about something else. He said axe. It sounds like an axe.
There, now I have 16 HP.
Good. And I think we needed to heal a while ago.
Place these 3 in that room.
So after everything that we've gone through, we're in this jail cell. I just fucking lay down and make myself comfortable. It's almost like I'm used to being in cells.
I think we all are.
Over there, taking him with her. He's just standing in the middle of town doing nothing.
Once we get out of here, we take one of these soldiers and we question them.
Okay.
Why don't I just kill the witch then?
Because we don't know her abilities. Always seems
Can
so
I-
far as she has a snake that she can clearly hide
We
in plain
need
sight. And
information.
Can I look around and see if there's anything in like
where's my deck?
the area we can see?
Yeah, you're in a cage. There's no chairs. There's a big pile of shit in the corner.
Oh, that's your corner.
There's a dead halfling in the corner.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll check the halfling and see if he has anything about it.
So you begin to pillage the body.
Yep.
What does the room look like?
Do I have to roll for that or?
Nope, I got you.
Because I'm literally just gonna go.
Roll a d6.
Dagger's falling.
3.
Yeah, you get splattered with 3 pieces of shit.
Oh, I'm used to it.
It's okay though.
I'm like, Enki, he's a dead body, please.
Sorry.
Short bow, a rope, and a bell.
And a bell?
And a bell.
We have music.
Okay, shake and rattle bell.
I'm gonna detect magic on the bell.
It's a bell.
Roll for it.
No.
You found a bow.
Can you do that?
Knowledge Arcana on this.
Aren't I supposed to like pick
12.
Knowledge Arcana.
Oh, knowledge arcana.
one? Huh?
Um,
Oh, so all 3, I get all 3 of them?
18.
18. It is a magical bell.
Hey. Enki, that is a magic.
So
bell.
so I don't give a shit about it being magical, right? So as like I shake them and these things fall, I get the bell and just. So if you want to catch it,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch it,
So to catch it. Okay, reflex.
That's the road to catch
If
it.
he's trying to,
I'm gonna back up and try to catch
You
it.
do not catch. He threw it. It's just like just about grazes your head.
when I see him catching it, can I like, go to catch it?
Like that.
Huh?
Being taller than him, can I just try to catch it?
You know, just like
Oh, so it's a hand toss.
yeah, just
All right. So yeah, we'll assume that you catch the bell then.
All right, cool.
He
And then-
sees the bow
yeah.
and the rope.
I grab both of them.
Okay, it's about 25 foot of rope, and it's actually a short war bow.
You found a bow. I'd love to teach you how to use it. If you'd care.
And a what? And a what?
Short war bow.
All right, write that in your inventory real quick. Short war bow, and then I get the bow, right? And I go.
I just take it. I'd be like, okay, cool, thank you.
Magic bell.
It's a short
War bow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
I used to have an uncle like that. Like he just had no personality. I'm basing my character off my fucking uncle.
So,
It's like one of those Gilado Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
He's like, we'll go to ice cream shop with the ice.
On the road look like.
Yeah.
But he meant good
So
because
that's
he
what
would take his
bring to
space.
the dead body and.
Always with that.
Sitting next to the dead body, there's a room.
He was like,
You can see there's 5 people in one room and there's 3 in the other cell, but you can't get to them from where you're at. You can see that they're varying in races, colors, and ethnicity. They're all just chilling in classes. And, you notice the bell has a stopper, like put around it so it doesn't rattle.
Okay. All right. Well, for my determination, this is some sort of magical item.
Let's ring it.
Do you know how to use it?
Hey, you touched something there.
I do not. I have no idea what this could do.
Can I see it?
Do you have handle magical device?
Let's see. Use magical device. Not as, I don't have any ranks in it.
So you want to go for a natural roll to see if you understand how it works?
Pretty much.
Let's go for a natural roll. You can add your charisma.
13.
You know that if you take that off and rattle, something magical is going to happen. You don't know exactly how or what it goes to, but it was on the halfling with the bow, the rope, and that.
is that war bow better than what you have?
I don't know any
I'm gonna
stats
take
for
the
it.
stopper off of it and
Okay.
Look it up.
I'm gonna give it
I
one
was
ring.
going to. I just want to see what this
You
is
ring
going
it?
first.
Where is that war bow?
In my hand.
It's in your hand?
Yeah.
Are you drawing it or are you just holding it?
I'm just holding it. I'm examining it.
You see the string glow for a second.
Draw it back.
An arrow is produced.
Hey.
Magic bow. My character is a magic bow.
What do you do?
Shoot the arrow towards the wall.
You shoot the arrow. There is a boom.
I do it again.
An explosive boom. Well, there was only one arrow.
There's only one
I
arrow?
didn't ring it again. I did one ring.
But it's a light little explosion.
Okay,
cherry
so it's
bomb?
not super loud.
Yeah, just a little like a pop.
No, not a cherry bomb.
You don't realize
It's not a cherry bomb. I made a
Cherry
pipe
bomb
bomb.
is
I made a
loud.
pipe bomb.
What it is-
bomb is loud. You're getting louder.
What you realize is when it hit the wall, the
I think a
boom you
snapper.
heard was it disappearing, being gone. It's like poof, like it wasn't like it exploded, gone.
This is pretty interesting.
Ring the bell again. Shoot me. I'm not gonna shoot an arrow this time. I just want to see if it has a cooldown of how long it is. If you ring it again now,
What's the floor made out of?
Wood.
That's a wooden floor.
so I want like
Is everybody still chained up? I never unchained anybody.
No, there's still got it, but you've got like about a foot and a half lead.
I'm gonna use the key and kind of start unhooking everybody's hands and feet and stuff.
second hour mark.
I'll put it back on. That's
Why not let it unlock it?
Why not?
If they come back and we're unlocked, we'll be dead.
Not with this.
I have an idea. What if we look like we all killed each other? We bring someone back, they unlock the door, and then we jump.
That is.
That's a good idea.
That's actually not a bad idea. I like it. I like your
No.
planning.
We have the blood from the dead halfling. We smear it on
Do
ourselves.
we though? How long has this happened to make dead?
It's been a while.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
No blood.
Yeah.
Here, take some from me. I'm just lifting my hand.
I'm
just
like, priest, very good idea. Give me your hand.
I will do this.
I stick my hand to it. If you need blood, go ahead.
We make it look like the barbarian entered a rage, and then we get up and we jump the guard.
So you want him in a rage?
Well, he just has to look the part. They're not gonna tell if he did. Burn his hair.
No, I burned his beard.
Oh my god.
No, that would
I
mess
got
him
a
up.
beard on this.
No.
You guys remember, just a little spark of inspiration hits your mind as you remember you have the key to the door.
What we don't have is a person to question.
That's where everybody's at right now.
So we're going to attract more attention.
Are they
rather than
facing
leave
that
and
way,
find
those
a
two
person to
doors?
question?
They're inside a building, you don't know.
Okay.
Wait, no, those guards are not.
No, they're in a building, there's a little building underneath them there.
It's like a tent right there.
Oh, I see, I
Same
see.
as that.
There's a tent, and then they're inside the other building.
So,
By
Maybe we
this
should
time,
find.
you
talk to the
begin
others
to
in the other cages.
Look, and you notice it's probably about the equivalent of what us in the real world would say 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Well, this wall is gone, so they can inspect us. They're gonna have a bit of issue with that.
I
What?
know that some of us may need to rest to replenish some of our abilities as well.
Well, I don't need to sleep. What I can do is I can stay up for about half the night, and if anybody else wants to wake up at that point, to watch, take another second shift, in case somebody else comes by, I can do a small flame, wake somebody up, and we get us all up. That's the best I can do.
I say we rest, wait for the data, and then one of the guards, they're gonna have to come check on us. And
Yeah,
we're gonna be unshackled pretty much and just.
yeah.
I like the way this will go.
We should put the shackles on while we're sleeping in case he does fall asleep. Because we can always unshackle.
He's right.
Quickly.
So we should go with
And
that.
now I got rope.
And I have this magic bell.
And I got a new bow.
It's magic bell.
I don't have it.
All
I'm
right.
laughing because the 3 items you pulled are pretty funny
Yeah.
for a reason. But yeah.
So I vote we all take a
Do you
nap.
put the stopper
I
back
simply
on the
need
bell, or do you
medication.
leave it?
I think you should probably put the stopper
Did you
back
put the
on.
stopper back on, or?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna prop up on the back wall, because if it's not, I'm gonna prop my legs crossed, like crisscross, like I'm sitting there meditating, but I'm just staying with.
I only need 8 hours of meditation.
8 hours?
But you,
I haven't raged or
but
anything,
you
so
still
I'm
need to
like,
Yeah,
sleep.
but I
fresh.
can
You're
stay
still a
up.
dwarf though, you still need to sleep.
Yeah.
Elves don't need to sleep.
Oh yeah, they don't need to sleep.
That's what. So that means you
You're
need
gonna
to
still
sleep.
need some
Well,
help
no,
sleep.
you don't need a full rest like a normal person because you're half elf. So
Yeah.
you can probably take the other half of it. You only need 4 hours. Yeah,
All right. That sounds good. You take the first 4 hours. I'll take the second.
and the second 4 hours you sit there meditating because that's what elves have to do.
That's what I need to do as a cleric anyway, so I can replenish my spells again.
All right, cool.
All right.
They entered into the sleep.
I'm sitting on the back wall, propped up, crisscross, just meditating.
I would just lay down and go to sleep.
I'm going to just close my eyes and think about how crazy this day is.
But I am putting the shackles on first. That works.
I put the shackles back on.
Oh yeah, shackles.
Yeah, I will put the shackles back on too, but I'll hold on to the.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Positive if anything happens, but you know what positive.
First hour.
I need to figure out what the time to do. Maybe.
Oh wait, I can't go. I'm watching the first 4 hours.
Fourth hour. Nothing. And then you hear the door open.
Hold on, my door's opening. Well, not that one. This one.
The guy you know as the tax collector, as his first introduction, is there. He turns and sits in the floor, looks over, he sees you meditating, he's like, I'm on guard duty for the next 6 hours or so. And he grabs his drink and just...
Okay. Then I'm gonna go into an actual meditation.
Be ready to kill her.
Loud and clear.
Not a problem.
As he relaxes back.
Maybe we need to stay a little close together that way we can unlock.
Hey, pause it so we can take a. It looks like everybody has to pee
Are
pee.
we-
Don't forget to use the girls' room.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So we'll assume that like 4 hours passes by. Anybody wake up? Roll to see if you wake up.
Well, I was the last one keeping watch, so I'll be awake.
And I need to sleep. So I'll just.
Okay. So this is like
Nat 20.
if you leave now, in the other building across from us, 3 of them should be asleep. 2 in the tent outside, first tent, 1 in the other one. But the witch herself is alone with the guard she's tormenting, so to speak. But if you guys could, it would be great if you would just kill her.
Well, guys, I say, let's just head for the witch. Well, actually, let's head for the witch. Why not?
We could get disguises.
I'm still.
We could do
When we wake
it.
up.
That is true. Well, oh, no, we are they?
You do the same thing?
I'm gonna unlock everybody's shackles.
I'm sleeping.
You don't know what these guys are like race doing. Are they human?
I'm in the corner with the halfling, was it? I'm using him as a pillow.
Where I got shoved in at is where
God.
I'm when you sleep. I'm still sleeping.
Can I
I'm gonna kick.
open
Kick
the
him up.
door to the cage?
I jump upstairs. Thank you.
I take the key and open the door to the cage.
Okay. You open the door, you just third.
I want to go and thank this man for helping us.
Okay, so you step out and you walk over to here.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
I'm gonna just put my hand on his shoulder and say thank you so much.
it's like, no problem, man. Just kill her, all right?
At that point, I am going to use my gentle rest on him and stagger him.
Why do you do
As
this?
you do that, he just falls completely asleep.
I am going to take my dagger and I'm going to slit his throat.
What is wrong?
Okay. You got his throat?
Yeah.
Neutral, you do it.
Yeah.
Slice his throat.
Rest in peace, my friend. You won't have to wake up ever again.
As you look, he's literally no longer there.
I'm gonna loot his body.
I'm glad we're friends with him.
I mean, killing him was enough for you.
Sleep
You
on
couldn't
him.
have?
Oh yeah, I'm going to loot him. He really pissed me off.
You begin trifling through his things, and as you pull up his robe, there's no clothing. He's just there.
He didn't have any money, nothing?
He had just the robe.
Yeah, that really sucks.
He's just bleeding out, laying there.
I go up to him, dip my fingers in his blood, and I start getting ready for war.
Give me a will save.
The blood is.
11.
You do not succumb to it. You have his blood in your face. You felt a tingling sensation, but it's gone away. It's fine.
I want to take his robes and use them as a disguise for myself, so I can look like the tax collector.
Okay, so you grab the robe, you begin putting it on. You start feeling numb.
I'm like, oh shit, what the hell? What the fuck is wrong with these robes?
Motherfucker hasn't washed them in years.
You might want to take that off.
Ain't nobody woke me.
I'm gonna detect magic on these robes.
Oh yeah, it's magic.
Now, what am I feeling here? Just numbness?
You're feeling a numbness, but what you're actually feeling is your pulse. You can feel your pulse. And you hear someone say, "Oh, did your heart stop for a second, my slave?"
I'm gonna say, no, master. Simply, just a deep meditation the monk taught me.
You feel pressure on your chest. You feel like it's squeezing you a little bit. She's like, "What monk? Are you talking to my slaves?" As you feel it constricting you a little bit.
The monk was speaking to me. He knew I couldn't sleep. He showed me a meditative.
I can kill the rest of them if you want. Right now, along with your daughter.
Please, no.
At that point, you actually get a vision of this little girl playing her mom.
Oh shit, I killed this girl. I killed her dad.
And then you see she comes into town, she's covered in snakes, and she says, "I'm taking this place over."
You know me, you're a loyal tax collector for life.
You're beginning to talk too much. Shut up. And as you do, you feel you can't speak. She's like, go to sleep. And she just tightens, and you feel pressure on your chest, and you start feeling faint. She's like, it's a good thing you're on guard duty.
Can I speak again or no?
You guys don't know what happened. You just know he put this cloak on, and you heard him say a couple things to somebody that wasn't there, and then all of a sudden, that's it.
Ain't nobody will, you know.
I'm like standing next to him, but I'm not gonna take the cloak
I'm
off
looking at him.
in case it.
I'm gonna try to do like charades. Like,
Sorry, I had to set myself something important.
let's see,
He's looking at you going 3.
I slap him 3 times.
I'm gonna be like this, like magic, and then hold my throat and be like,
He's under some magic.
Wait. Roll to sense motive.
Who, me?
You just
Yes,
like this
you.
to him.
yeah, that's what I did.
Like, I rolled a 20.
To the barbarian.
Nat 20.
Magic.
Yeah.
You know he's saying something about choking him and seeing sparks. You think the pervert may want some auto asphyxiation. So,
You say something?
fight the will save to begin choking him gently.
Jesus.
You say something. Point down his throat and then choke.
13.
Yeah, you start choking him just ever so gently.
I'm like,
Can I grab him and try to?
So
Like,
when you start going no, you start going tighter.
can I put his arms behind his back, like sort of like subdue him?
At this point, you're like, okay, this isn't what he wants. You're like,
Yeah, no.
what the hell's going on?
Pull the cloak off.
I'm just gonna take some of this guy's blood and start writing it on the walls. Like, witch, magic, can't speak.
How high is your intelligence?
Jesus,
It's
you
not
can't
that, it's
read.
11. It's not bad.
Okay, you can read.
Yeah, I can read. Yeah.
Jeez.
I can definitely read.
He's more intelligent than I
But I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay,
And I'm gonna like cloak.
there you
am.
go.
Would you like me to take it off?
So I grab, I'm like investigating the cloak. I'm like pulling it, yanking it. I don't know what he wants me to do.
Like
As you grab it, she's like, you hear her say to you only, what is the other pulse? What's going on?
I'm like, I get to let go. I'm like, one of the guards.
She doesn't get an answer from you because you still can't speak.
Oh, well, then what the hell am I supposed to
She
say?
just says it. And
Oh.
then she's like,
Oh.
are you with someone? I see you staring at the other guard.
I'm just gonna.
Is this something I need to be concerned about?
I'm just gonna sit there like I can't speak anyway.
When at this point you feel.
I'm like,
She's asking if you're with the other guard.
no, I wouldn't dream of doing that on duty.
Oh. Can't speak again.
Yeah.
You
She
should have
thinks
probably
it's-
told us something at that point.
Yeah.
The bitch is listening. She's like a possessive like girlfriend.
No, I just told her.
Knowledge, nature.
I can burn it.
No, please don't do that. But I can't tell you.
And if you take it off, there'll be
This is a good one. This is
I
a
know.
good one. 17.
You've touched it, you looked at it, you know that's made out of snakeskin. That's like something that's been literally shedded.
I feel like we should get the cloak off of him. That seems like his best idea.
I still have the bell, right? Just gonna ring the bell.
So you take the thing off and you ring the bell,
Yeah.
the bow glows.
Would that wake you up hearing a bell ring?
It's funny because it's like ching, it's like ching. No matter how hard you ring, it's just a little ching. And the string to the bow, it just glows. Each time you do it, it just glows.
Nice.
So,
Let's
do the
keep going
thing.
now.
Guys, do the thing.
I'm asleep.
How?
And nobody will be up. And how do you try?
It's not a loud bell.
Oh, I got a nat 20 wake up.
So I
Wait,
kind of look at the group and I'm like, Let's go kill witch.
I'm gonna,
Okay, but should I do the thing? Should I aim? He's ringing the bell. Should I?
I'm gonna kick you.
I just rang it because I want to see what it would do.
So the string's glowing.
I kick
Do you draw it?
You wake him up.
Yes.
As you draw it, it produces an arrow.
Okay.
you. Wake up, wake up.
You know what? I investigated the cloak further because it is snakeskin, right? And I have a problem with sorcerers who use, well,
Yes, you do.
in Numeria. So in Numeria, the bad sorcery, I've been reading up on Numeria, which is where my barbarian is from.
Yes.
And what's his name? Kavath Kul uses snake armor. So seeing that, I get angry and I rip it right off of him.
That's what you do?
Yep.
This is really
Like
bad.
literally from the back.
Yeah, I'm really fucked here.
So as soon as that happens, all the guards rush in, along with the witch. It is in character, it would have happened. This one is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And through the doors, they come running.
Wouldn't it take turns though for them to get there?
Good idea. So they can slit
They're
your throat
not-
while you're pretending to be asleep.
My shackles are still on too.
Asleep.
No, he took all the shackles
okay.
off, so they'd look like.
By this time, they were up and they were on their way. And you hear the rustling as they come running towards the building.
One moment.
Good to go.
So you hear the rustling as they come running into the building.
Then I'm putting those back on. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
kick
you
his,
put him back on you? Jesus.
I'm gonna go kick his foot to get him up.
He's up.
I slide it back
He's
on and
pretending.
pretend to be asleep.
You know what? No, I'm gonna leave him there because maybe that'll come in handy. I'm
He's
just leave him
feigning
alone.
sleep.
I have this ripped snakeskin robe in my hand, and I just toss it at the first guard that runs in.
And I still have. I
Yeah,
still
so
have.
it goes like over this guy's face, so he's like, oh, he's staggering, he can't see shit.
When he does that, I'm gonna. I still have the bow drawn. I'm gonna let it go and hit the guard that he hit with the cloak thing.
As you do, the one you hit with the cloak, it knocks back and stuns. Roll for reflex. You should be good though.
9 reflex. 11.
So it staggers you a little bit. You're staggered back a little bit, and of course, Anthony, you were like almost staggered. You just kind of like offset from it because you're coming out of the rip part anyway.
I have a meta question. The guy that I slit his throat, is he technically dead?
I mean, he's not below his con.
Okay, because I have a spell. I have something I can do to keep him from dying.
He feels so shitty.
Yeah.
Since it is meta, I will tell you that he is the town keeper and he sacrificed himself as a slave so that his family wouldn't be enslaved.
You're careful, careful.
I'm gonna, like, as I stagger back, I'm gonna put my hand on him and I'm going to use my rebuke death from my healing domain, and it's gonna give him 1d4 plus 1 hit points since he's below 0. I'm guessing, right?
So he's alive.
So he gets 5 hit points.
He's alive, naked, laying on the floor. Doesn't know what's going on other than you just made him fall asleep, and he's naked. He is really beginning to question what you just did to him.
I'm gonna be like, it wasn't your time, friend.
And he's looking down at his area to see if anything has been affected. 'Cause
He's probably looking up at me too, just getting ready to. Just all these people are charging in.
he's looking awkward as there's still part of the cloth in one side of your hand where you threw half of it at the guy's face. He's kind of like, he looks, he's like, he starts reaching towards his butt. He's like, did the barb try to? He starts reaching around. He's feeling himself like, okay. Then everybody is just stunned because this guy just came back to life in front of them. The guards are all just like, what the? And they see him just touching himself inappropriately. And he's like, did the barb try to? And he starts, and they're like, what? Now they're all staring at you like you're some.
Just like
Yeah.
jailhouse rapist.
Yeah, like you were like they think that they may have ran in there during the middle of whatever you guys were doing and it ripped the cloth.
While that's happening, can I go up to one and start punching?
Whoa.
I don't know if we want to do that, Jay.
We don't.
People already getting knocked down, like
They're not
gonna die.
down. They're on their way to getting back up.
I yell at you, and I'm like, warrior, time to fight.
So then I go to sleep.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm just
Well,
gonna
I
kick him in
guess,
the leg.
I guess we're in combat now, I guess.
Yep.
Yep.
But before anybody does any kind of rolls,
Cool. I summon a griffin.
give me a perception.
Whatever I get. 14 over here.
So, I got
18.
17.
21.
21?
21.
That is a 14 for Oscar, right, Tony?
17.
17.
Perception.
I got the 14.
Anthony with a 14. Kair with a
21.
I swear I told somebody
21.
sleeps in their
Draven,
office.
18.
18. And
I
Ryan?
mean, I thought
That's
people
what I'm
would do.
seeing.
Okay, you're still asleep?
Damn it, I'm awake, but I'm pretending to be asleep.
Damn it, Ryan.
All right, so
Coward. Mm.
Tony, Draven, Kair, give me a fortitude above 16.
Oh, fortitude? Please. 19.
What'd you get, sir?
9.
Oh yeah, you got your special goo.
Yep.
I got 14 on the
He
dot.
was just like, nope.
Can you spell?
19.
Thanks to his symbiote.
My
I got
symbiote.
14.
Can you spell?
I will say this: you're not scared, and you're not scared, but you're both fucking petrified.
Oh.
No, me and
you. The
Fuck.
Gorgon.
You're both fucking petrified.
No. Oh, fuck, dude.
Petrified is in stone.
Yes, yeah, it is. Fuck.
You resisted it though.
This is where Ryan's character was like, "I'm not looking. I'm not looking."
This is
I'm
when you
asleep."
want your
Okay.
perception to be low.
That's the lowest. I got a 0.
So
Oh yeah, you're asleep. Dang, Ryan was a smarty. He knew you were fighting a Gorgon, so he pretended he was asleep.
I
I think we're fucked.
Anthony, give me a initiative.
All right.
Tony, I think we're fucked.
Yeah. That's a
Can't be.
6 for initiative for me.
Alright. That is a 13.
That's gonna be loud on the audio. That's it, right?
We need her head.
It'll be a good time to use this one.
5.
We need her head.
Yeah, that was needed.
I can't do any of that damage, but hey. Can I mix that with fire attack?
No.
I'll just stun it.
Her blood is so
I was petrified.
You know that, right? I don't, but
How to stay alive.
I want to get. I think it must be that because it has advantage.
Yeah.
So I'll try to stun it. That's
So we're petrified.
We're petrified.
We're stoned. So these three are gonna have to try to fight all of that.
And yeah, and we have to. They somehow keep us from getting shattered.
As she had walked in the room without her robes from the things she was doing with the other guard, you see Medusa, snakes wrapped around her body in her naked glory, casting a shadow which, when you looked your eyes upon her with your great perception, you've seen every nice crevice of this woman's beautiful body to the point that you looked into those gazing eyes, and like any man, you became rock hard.
Well put.
I don't want to look into the eye of Ken anymore.
Yeah. It's gonna.
Women are immune to that, right? Females? Yeah.
You have to,
Technically, they're not.
Why don't we have a female? We should have been a
Because the
female.
Gorgon gaze can actually hit.
you have to
females,
pass
too.
Oh,
a will
okay.
save to not look
Go
at her
for
in the
Medusa
eyes.
herself. It's only
Like,
men.
That
do
is
you,
correct.
like once you pass the will save, you know you shouldn't.
Well, we know, hopefully, by now. So now we just have to make a will save because it's alluring. It's a spell effect.
All right, Draven, give me a will save. Be warned, it raises every time. You need to get rid of her.
18 plus 8, so that's
You cleared it.
26.
26.
You cleared the gaze. All right, you have the first attack.
I want to get up close to her to not like look into her eyes. I want to use stunning fist.
Okay, diverting down, you get a +2
All right.
to your base attack.
See, okay.
That's good. Oh, damn
It's
it.
not good. That's not good.
Two. Ah, well, it was the worst time.
Use that.
Yeah,
Use
that
this.
for
Oh,
now.
alright.
Away from the mic then.
Yeah, the mic's right there.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how loud that was on the mic.
Well,
We can go back and check.
Yeah. Hers was next.
I wanted to fight
I only got one.
oh, I know it sucks.
it. So we're permanently, right?
Not permanently, but it's not going to be easy to turn us back to flesh.
We had to kill her.
You guys better kill her. So we can jump in this fight.
What level do you learn flesh?
Does a
Stone
17 hit
flesh?
you?
I
Um,
don't.
No, I'm saying.
Yes, it would hit me.
What druid? The ones that
Good thing you
Alright,
healed
so
I think it's like.
No, we rested. You get everything back. Drink. We rested. You get everything back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
12 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
As a
Half
short
mine.
attack melee gilded arrow pierces your shoulder. Luckily, it's not poison, it's just one of her short range arrows.
Another one of those hits, and I'm down.
Well, then we hit her.
You help.
like, knock her the fuck.
See more butts.
I don't think he wants to. Not this time.
Hey, our buddy's there, right? The townskeeper.
Oh, he's laying there on the floor with his eyes closed. He knows what she
Oh,
is.
he's a coward.
He's naked, has no weapons, and is laying on the ground
He's a rogue, bro.
with his eyes closed.
What about these guys' weapons? Are they turned to stone
They
too?
are stone.
Damn it! Could have used that bow.
We can.
He has a weapon.
Ah, all
He's
right.
petrified. I like you, you coward. Get up.
All right. I'm gonna use one of my judgments.
He has nothing right now.
Is she's not considered undead,
He's a
right?
rogue, right? He's not spoken.
Or demonic or anything?
He's nothing.
She is literally
Keep you up.
just a Gorgon. It's just a race.
Hmm.
Okay. He has a
Technically lawful evil, but within the requirements of lawfulness.
All right. I'm gonna call upon Pharasma, and I'm gonna cast judgment upon this Gorgon, and ask for protection against her, which will grant me a +1 to my AC temporarily for this combat. That's a swift action.
Yep.
And let's see, how many guards we got here?
They are all standing motionless, almost like stone, but not. They're standing with their eyes closed.
Okay, so they're okay. That's
They will not move while she is in action.
good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to
So
know.
it's just you
All
three
right.
against her.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up on this lady, and I'm gonna try. I'm going to try a trip action with my sickle.
As you approach, you become attacked. She has all-around vision. She cannot be flanked, and she is aware of her surroundings at all times.
Okay.
So she's going for the attack as you're coming in. Does a 16 hit?
No, it won't hit me.
So as you come in to go for the sweep, you're going to see a snake attempting to strike at you and drawing back.
All right. With my thanks to my judgment, I'm going to
Yep.
dodge that sucker like I'm Naruto, and I'm gonna try to do the sweep action here with my sickle.
So you're going to go CMD versus CMD?
Yeah. It's gonna get like a plus because the sickle, it has trip as one of its special abilities. Like so with like a 16 tripper.
Carry all this on the mic.
Let's see. You're attempting to take her legs out?
Yeah.
She doesn't have legs. It's one.
So as you go for the sweep of the what you assume to be legs,
Yeah.
you see the massive hulking ass of the snake body, which is the bulk of her body.
Well,
So you just
Well, does it at least cut her? Because it is a bladed end.
It is going to cut.
All right.
Roll for damage.
Oh, so she's not like the Medusa that we know.
She's a serpentine.
Okay.
She can produce legs.
7
Splits the two tails do.
7 points of damage.
So
7 points.
Medusa, because Medusa doesn't have the skeleton, she has legs.
She has legs, but it's
Yeah, but she could be also a serpent
she
too.
pulls her legs together. And it's like a forked tongue, but it's her legs.
It's like
Yeah.
when Danny
So whenever she's standing solid, she just pulls them together.
When
It's like with Danny
She can uncomfortably walk. But, yeah.
When she
All right,
just finally close her legs.
7 points of damage.
That's what I do.
Ryan, what do you do?
With all that, I guess it would woke me up one day.
Oh yeah, you are wide the fuck awake, and you see 2 stone dudes in front of you, and I ain't talking about Cheech and Chong.
Well, at this point, we are Cheech and Chong.
What is going on?
Yeah, dumb AF.
Do not look into her eyes.
Gorgon, don't look at eyes.
Cool. I'm gonna draw my Warhammer and Charger.
If we're sitting right in front of you, don't charge her.
All right, bull rush, go for it.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
That's gonna knock you on your ass.
Stone.
Man, he's not worried about that.
You're knocked over a little bit. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get back up.
Thanks, Ryan.
And it was a nat 20. Roll for critical.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. That's when we needed it too.
26
And then he
times 3,
shatters.
so 12, 18 plus 7. 25?
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
That's amazing. 25 damage from a single
That's my
hit.
demon dice.
Jesus.
How's that? Oh, here, the demon drawer.
Give me a will save.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
5.
Wow.
When the DM says wow, that's never good.
When I need it, I get it. When I don't need it, I don't.
Yes.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 250 pounds.
250 pounds shatter into the ground.
250 pounds, solid run, 20 feet.
His momentum would have stopped though when he swung on her. Or did you shoulder hit her?
He just war strike
Yeah,
straight up with
okay.
all that momentum. He didn't stop. So, as your body hits her, as your stone body, I need 4d6.
Oh, here.
Oh yeah, this
So
is
you got one- you got
shattering
enough?
damage, baby.
Give me one more regular d6, because that's the one now. Okay.
Yeah, there's one way to make a new character sheet. That's the way.
6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage as your body slams against her.
That's fine.
Wait, to Medusa or
To her.
To her, okay.
Oh, I thought this chick was so heavy that you took damage running into her.
No, I thought he turned the stone, he was gonna shatter into the ground.
I need you to roll a d8.
8.
Oh, okay, that sucks.
Oh.
That's
An inanimate object in this game has exactly 8 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
A wall has 8 hit points. A stone statue of a human's body has 8 hit points.
Depending on the hardness, right?
Yep.
It is okay. They're there.
You guys see him hit her, his whole body hit her, and you see the top half break clean off
Oof.
of his petrified body as it hits the ground, and his arm falls off.
Like, for
I don't see that.
You don't see it.
No, I don't see it.
Kair
You guys
doesn't
don't see anything after
because during the rush, I need you to roll your d8.
Rasma,
Please.
No, we have to.
thank you for your
I know
sacrifice.
which one
We
it
have
is.
to get
Hey,
a
bless
graveyard
it. Bless the
folder.
dice.
Lighter?
Still, man.
How much?
7.
We have to get a lighter?
7 points.
No, we're gonna make
As
a
you
graveyard.
turn and fall, and one of your arms come off.
Oof.
I'm a fucking archer, Ryan. You could have moved like 2 feet
You are
more.
now a left-handed archer.
Hey, I'll give you the bell.
Ring a ding fuck.
Yeah,
We'll find a way to
mouth.
fix it to your arm.
You can use your mouth and be like,
My eyes were closed. They didn't say what to do. They just said don't look in her eyes. And attack
it's like
her. I
that
charged.
old man or whatever.
How did he turn the stone if he didn't look at her?
Because he had to
My
move
eyes
his
were
target.
closed.
Oh, I see, I
That-
see.
My eyes were
that
closed.
figure.
Were you within
Yeah,
a 30 foot
exactly.
radius
Remember
of her?
that?
Oh yeah, you.
Are you a male?
Yeah, you just became a Green Arrow from a Dark Knight Returns.
Wait, I think he must be dead.
No, I have. If I got one more, I
Yeah,
would be dead.
with his
Oh.
mouth.
I fall on you.
But my right,
Get a
my
hook on his shoulder.
Does a 5 hit your body as she shoots you with an arrow?
Yes.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
wait, no, 5.
Wait, a 5 hits your AC.
Well, if I'm stoned,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing would hit.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's done.
Alright.
3 points of damage
Oh my
shatters your
God,
body.
That's right. You son of a bitch.
She just laughs as she looses one arrow
There's consequences
in your
for
head
stuff.
as it rolls off your body. She turns and looks at the body of the bard and smiles as it becomes Draven's turn.
I whip off a piece of cloth and I tie it like a blindfold.
Birdhouse or
Yeah.
I don't need my eyes to
Bird box.
defeat you.
Bird box, yeah.
And I'm going to go
Red box,
for
what?
a
Don't punch
flurry.
like that.
I'm gonna go for a flurry of blows.
Alright, go for
Yeah,
it.
better to punch. Crack, crack. It's not your opponent.
15?
15? A 15 may hit, but I need you to roll, and you need to roll a d6, and you need to definitely make sure you roll even.
4.
Okay, you connect with her and not the barbarian with your blow. Your first one hits her and does not hit her AC. Roll your second swing.
16?
16 does hit. Roll for damage.
Okay.
You do 8 damage to the barbarian.
2.
Shaman, please use the dice tower.
Oh, for the dice tower.
Alright.
But let's move it away from the mic.
Now, give me that upgraded version of a fortitude save.
It's
Oh, that's right there.
Come on, man.
19.
He's trying to throw it into the mic.
This is probably better than he did. He passed it.
Yeah.
Seymour. Go Seymour.
Am I going?
She must be hurt. This dude really hurt her.
Oh, she's hurt, but
Alright.
it's a free action if you want. You can cast the Death Watch or Death Ward, I'll tell you.
I can do it as a free action.
As a
You want me
free
to-
action.
Yeah, I'll do Death Ward as a free action.
You see her at 42 of
He did.
76.
No, we didn't. I know we did. Exactly. No, I know. I remember like going through it.
But as you look, the stone statues still have 1 hit point,
Okay.
even the broken ones.
All we need is
What you looking away for, right?
Alright, I'm gonna
There's hints up there.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. Alright, I am with every bit of passion I have, I'm going to hold my sickle and ready it and say, none of you have anything left to fear from this witch. We take her down right now, and your families will be free. That goes for you too, tax collector. Open your eyes and stand up, and we will end her together. And I will show them that I will lead them in defeating this foe by striking her with my sickle.
Roll for the attack.
Oof.
the.
Yeah, that's over there. I can't reach it.
You can reach it. Use it.
Yeah, it's not a reroll, but 8.
I like how his whole
Give
emotion.
me a fortitude.
Alright, let me get it. Alright, that's 15.
You feel it happening as your legs start solidifying, slowly moving their way up to your waist. Give me another fortitude save.
Can I like do a free action?
Bring it
and,
over
like,
here.
talk to them?
This is the divine roll.
Alright, that's 22.
As only from your waist down, Phasma has stopped it from going any further.
Nice.
It's just close.
Yeah.
All right. I would say Ryan go, but he's kind
He's
of
recording, right?
immobilized.
It
So
is.
back to her, and she's just gonna stare off at you and hold her action for a moment
Yeah.
until she turns and sees the barbarian's body standing there, all stone-like.
Like this.
A 2 hits you.
Of course.
DMC. 2 points weaken your body as she hits you in the leg.
I got cracks.
That's still hidden.
Actually, no, it'd be -10. It'd be like she totally missed, but she now won't. So she just cracks your leg and smiles.
Within that, she hurt herself.
She turns to the door. She's like, "Don't you want to gaze upon my beauty?"
No. You're quite ugly.
Bad. Okay.
You have that mask on, like.
Yeah.
This is a 17 hit you.
Right on that.
Will save as she cuts with an arrow the blind.
Damn.
She's staring so sincere in her direction.
Just use the dice tower.
It's right. You rolled right
I
next
don't like
to
using
it.
dice towers,
What'd you
okay?
get?
11.
Oh, yeah, no. So, as the blind slices and you weren't prepared for it, it drops. And you're staring solely at your target as you begin turning to stone.
Win this.
Just going stone and giving a salute to him.
Yeah, just turn it to stone like this.
Yeah.
Close your
Seymour.
eyes, close your eyes and salute.
Like, okay. I'm gonna look around at these soldiers and everybody who's like afraid and cowering, I'm guessing, or they have their eyes closed.
They are just standing there motionless.
I'm like, all right, this is it. You have all let evil win this day, but I will not. I'm gonna use a channel heal.
Roll for it.
Alright. Just 4. 4 points of heal.
You see their lives go up even though they're stone.
That's the whole 4. Now I'm back to, you know.
You would have had 1, so you're back up.
Wait, I'm at
So
8,
heal your
right?
heal your amount to your top dial. Which
I just use selective, so she's the only one that doesn't get healed.
yeah.
I mean, unless she's affected by this, and then. Alright.
I was talked about, except for my stone buddy. Just let him down.
You can't even run away, huh?
And I can't run, bro. I'm right
See, I
there.
need another D8. Oh, there it is.
You can roll with buddy.
And then plus 10, so 20.
Goodbye.
TPK.
Okay.
Bro, we were out of this fight from the get.
Yeah.
Think we should
You
go
hear,
for
for them I will, as he jumps off the ground grabbing the sword, raising and piercing into the chest of the Gorgon, pushing her backward. The tax collector,
It works.
warping it upward into her chest.
Yes.
He reaches to her side and grabs something and throws it as he turns to stone and falls to the ground and shatters.
That's who I was trying to heal.
Roll for reflex to catch.
Shit. Alright.
This all depends on.
Oh, 17. Maybe. I don't know if that's enough.
You catch the pouch that has 7 containers in it.
Okay.
Throw them on
What do you do?
Alright. I'm I'm going to reach in, grab a container, and I'm just gonna pray that this is something to unstone my friends here. So I'm gonna throw one right at the barbarian.
6 points of damage to your face, along with the 2 you took before. As your body starts to shatter and it turns back to skin, you have an attack opportunity on her.
Alright. So I'm back at it, right?
Oh yeah.
Give me that shit. Alright, so I come up on her. So I guess move up, right?
Yep. Come right up on her.
No, you said that looked like you're about to crush my character.
Yeah, my bad.
No, that's not your fault.
19 total.
You hit.
Alright.
Roll for damage.
He's got a good base attack bonus.
Yeah.
This is 4, 3.
8.
Plus your strength.
So, 8 points of damage. What's the number on the bottom of this
Three.
list?
Same as
Right here, what's this? Somebody tell me what that says?
That says 8.
As you decapitate the Gorgon.
I'm just gonna
So
sigh.
as I decapitate her, I'm holding her from her fucking
Yo, you straight up clash
Yeah.
the Titans.
yeah.
I'm gonna take a
You,
good
you grabbed her
sigh.
hair, she kind of liked it, you cut her head clean.
Leave.
Cover the eyes. I'm not saying. I'm saying that. No. Yeah.
At this point though,
You see the townsman, he's laying on the ground, one arm's broken. What do you do?
Well, first things first, take another of these vials.
her gaze can still fuck us up, right?
Mhm.
So I stick her head in my bag.
That'll be useful later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take another vial and I'm gonna undo the monk.
Really?
You might want to undo
I just did it to cover her eyes.
He didn't shatter, did he?
Who, the monk?
The monk.
No.
Oh, okay. So as you undo the monk, he starts coming back out of it like, what the hell happened? Starts
Yeah.
looking around.
That was still 8.
How many vials I got left?
Well, you had 7.
So I used 2, I got 5 left.
Mind you, your legs still don't. Now use it yourself.
Yeah, I'm assuming he threw it at the...
Maybe use half a vial on yourself.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well,
Look at our bodies before you.
yeah, I'm gonna give the rest of them to the monk here. Like, maybe it'd be a good idea if you put the bodies together and then pour it on them. Otherwise they may come back without limbs.
As you say that, of course, that bitch is dead. You see them go around the bodies of the broken ones.
Oh no.
And they're just looking at you guys and they're looking at the body. One of them pops his helmet off, puts his hand down, and you start hearing him say something as he begins the mending process. They're objects, this will work, I know it'll work. He begins mending and mending. He's trying so hard. The stones are trying to go back together, they're trying to go back together almost like they're supposed to be. He's just like giving it all he can.
Alright, I would,
He's like, I need a healer, I need somebody to heal them. It's more than just mending, I need a healer, I need somebody to heal them as I'm doing
I
this.
wanna-
I need.
Pour a vial, that way he can actually move.
I'm gonna use a channel heal again.
So as you go to do the channel heal, do you pour the vial on
I want to pour the vial on so he can move.
Okay.
him? Okay.
Oh, on my legs?
Mhm.
His
Okay.
legs are freed up,
Alright.
so you're down to 4 vials.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna use the channel heal. Yeah, let's do the ranger next.
So you go over to the ranger, you're pouring the vial on while he's mending and channel healing. Give me a heal check.
Heal? Like the skill?
Yep, the skill.
12.
It's actually starts, you start feeling your body as it starts reanimating. And you feel the stinging sensation through your arm.
I got a +2 to heal.
You're sitting there, you can feel it
That's
just like
weird.
throbbing.
Barbarian's just like, let me mend.
And as you're looking, it's not
It's like
there.
first aid.
Yeah, wisdom.
But
Oh, yeah,
it's
0.
slowly fusing back as
I have
he's
a 5
mending.
aid.
Because it's still stone from there from your
Oh,
arm.
you got a high wisdom.
But it's mending back, and as it is, you can feel it turning to flesh again. As it's burning.
Jesus Christ.
It's the most agonizing pain you're ever gonna feel in your life, but
Oh, the
you
child
can
birth.
feel it. It's the nerves reconnecting. This isn't, this is not auto mail. This is, you can feel every sensation of it as it's searing into your body. And you feel it go back together. You do have a scar
Forever.
Battle scar.
across the arm.
That way or that way?
I got so many dice at home.
All right, so he's back up.
This guy's in 8 pieces right here.
Yep. So they begin the mending process. They need a healer.
While all that was going on, I was like collecting his pieces gently, like
Just
trying
trying
to put it back together. So I put like a head down here, a piece of head over here. He has a leg coming.
While I'm
So I'm like, my int is 11, so I'm like the worst at puzzles. I don't know where these pieces are going. He has an elbow coming out of his skull.
Crikey!
Where did he go? Where's the guy who slung you all ago? That's gonna be Ryan's new character.
No, I'm putting him together. I'm trying to put his pieces.
So you're helping hold the pieces together while he's
yeah,
mending.
yeah.
Are you gonna pour the stuff on while he heals? All right, give me a heal check.
Can I give him advantage on that heal check since I got a good heal too?
Yeah. Yeah, you're supporting what you're doing.
Yeah.
So
Big deal.
Roll again. I'm giving you advantage.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, 21 plus
yeah, you're
whatever.
good. As he's holding the pieces together, as the mending and the healing is going on, you wake up feeling like you're about to puke everywhere. I need a will save to not puke everywhere.
11.
He proceeds to empty his guts.
All over me.
All over you as you're holding him. And he just looks at you and says,
So
"Who are you?"
Yeah.
Thank you.
Warrior.
That was a
All right.
fucking trip. I don't want to do anything like that
I'm
ever
going
again.
to loot the Gorgon.
Wait, so how we have 1 vial left or 2?
Well, let's see. You had 7.
You have 2 left.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I want to keep one just in case. We never know.
3, sorry.
I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you have 2.
Okay.
This.
Because we had to use one on pretty much the whole party.
Yeah.
And then this guy who.
As a healer, you want to try to discern what it is instead, because it's not the standard salve.
Yeah, I
Because it's
will
actually a potion.
try to do that for sure.
Yeah, that would be a thing.
Alright, I'll give you one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the other one.
This
We
isn't
might need it.
look.
How long did it take for the machine to make this?
6 hours.
Jesus.
It's not even. That was only halfway done.
It still has a lot.
I would actually use this without the.
Yeah.
He said there's
It's a blend of stone salve
Nah, this is perfect. He doesn't even need to go
Okay.
higher than that.
and timeless
It
Uji.
had like a.
Ah.
it had, you know how a rope
Timeless Ugent and a stone salve.
chest had that has
Can
a
we get
little
that from
It
him?
had something like that.
No,
Well, this
we
is-
can't
this
get
is all you
Timeless
need.
Ugent from
Yeah.
Oregon.
Yeah, you don't get it from her. It was.
You're making me want to
I
get
still
a
wanna look at
3D printer.
I got
had
mine for
these-
$50 because my
She
coworker
had
was
these in
selling it.
case she turned someone to stone that she didn't want.
Where do you work?
Oh, look what she
Those
got
were
me.
put on her in case she didn't do as her master requested, and he released people.
Ah. Okay. Well, I'm going to use the one that I have on the guy who kind of saved us.
While we do the mending and the healing.
Heal check.
I'll be with him, giving him advantage on that.
All right.
Yeah, he
that's
needs
a
advantage.
9.
Do it again.
Okay.
'Cause I'm-
Yeah, you get a second roll for it.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, that's better. 14.
He starts shaking and coming out of it and looking around, and he's like naked, and he's like, he just looks, he looks up and sees you, he sees the barb, he goes, starts checking his groin again and his backside, and he was like,
And I'm full of puke, by the way,
yeah,
too.
and he's like, is she dead?
Yes, thanks to you.
Yeah, wanna see your head?
And he just starts puking to the
Really?
side just because of it. Just coming back to life, it just kind of, a full shock to the system.
Static shot.
He just looks, he's like, you can take them off now. As he waves his hand, the guards all pull the helmet, and you can see it's like the one earlier when he pulled it, it looked like it was peeling skin. He popped them off, and they're like, oh. And they start pulling the armor loose, and as it does, you see the black snake skin inside it. It's like, oh. They're throwing them off. They're like, it was like seeing the world and not being able to interact. As long as she was focused on us, we couldn't control. And then he just starts crying like crazy. And you're like, he just shakes his head. He takes it and he's like, she had me kill my own daughter, my son, my wife.
She is dead now. And I have her like my bag with me. She goes where I go now.
He turns and looks at you and says, it might not sound right, but please release me from this. As he drops his head down.
That is not for me to decide today. I am no executioner.
Your family might be gone, but you're still here. You have purpose left.
If that is what you want, then I will do it. I draw my lungs one.
Well, fuck!
He doesn't resist.
Can I?
His head just.
Now we can't do anything. No.
No, you try to stop.
I will like say a prayer for him and be like, it is better he goes with Pharasma, and now he's with his family. Though cowardice,
drops and he falls. His body falls limp.
I accept.
Better he's with his
As
family.
he prays from it, is like coward.
It's better he's with his family than sitting here suffering.
The townskeeper, he just shakes and goes, no, he needed to die. He brought her here. He is infested. We have to burn the body. At that point, you look and you see where his head was off. You see a snake coming out of the top of the body.
I'll just start. Just keep doing that over and over again on the body.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go see if I can find some wood. That way he doesn't have to keep continuously. doing
Those
that.
cantrips?
Yeah, it's an arcane cantrip. So
He thought he was just gonna use all his spells.
Well, there you go.
He's just General Mustang being like,
Yeah.
like he did some lust. Yeah. So while somebody goes to help me, I'm just sitting there casting. Because it's a tiny ball of fire, so I just have to keep doing it, or else nothing's gonna happen.
I'm gonna need to
Well, I
get some
could have
wood.
just chopped wood and
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
a pyre.
Go get some wood, because my hands
Yeah,
are
I'm
shaking.
gonna go
So we make a pyre right there in the middle of town, and just start stacking body, like her body, his body, whatever else we need to stick on there.
how much damage would that flame do? Produce flame.
It's like 1d4 for every shot.
Roll a d4 3 times for me.
Can we remember a d4? One more d4.
Use the tower.
And my survival is pretty high, so I would be able to find like dried.
8. Okay. What did I tell you the floors were made out of?
D4s are OP birds.
The what?
What's the floor made out of?
8.
Wood.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
took 8 points of damage.
The floor is made of wood.
The floor is on fire. The
No,
whole-
but I said in the middle of town, like
No,
right
no,
here.
when I first started doing it, we were still in the
He's
cell.
talking about what just happened at this moment.
Wow.
Yeah, he has caught the building on fire.
All right, well, everybody needs to run out, and we just start throwing bodies
Do
in
you
there.
get the guys out of the other two
Yeah.
cells?
Yeah.
So everybody get the fuck out of the building.
Yeah. For Pharasma.
Just throw the dead bodies in there,
Yeah, we just threw the dead bodies in there.
Yeah. One of these is supposed to be a burn one, but it's fine. Yeah, that one is gone. The building is ash. You know, this is just.
There you go.
That's the bottom structures.
And there's like burnt bodies in there now.
Yeah, there's a big pyre. It's just.
Big old like burnt snake body.
Day.
Is the tax collector like around there somewhere?
Yeah, he is.
He's busy
actually-
collecting taxes.
So is there people now in this town? Like we freed a bunch of people,
As you
right?
guys open those, you go to the other building, of course. The other guys begin going over there.
Because I want ale.
Huh? Oh yeah. As he gets over to the other side, he is straight up running over. This gentleman is to go release the people on the other side. Sees all lean forward. That bitch is like Naruto running. He's like,
Good explanation for that.
he's like my pussy. He's going over to free his peoples.
I'm gonna tell the tax collector, like, I saw everything. When I put on your cloak, go to your wife and child.
I know you would.
You told me.
He just shakes his head and he goes, yeah, you did see them, but I've not seen them for a while. He's in no rush to go anymore.
You're free now. Why don't you go?
She's told me that they were still alive, but she hasn't let me see them since she left with them.
You don't think they're still alive? You think they're dead?
I would know if my family was alive still. She would have spoke to me by now.
How could she speak to you?
He walks over to a building, pulls out a stone.
I'm just gonna laugh a little bit. I'd be like,
Took a cell phone.
like,
It's like those Nokia bricks. It's like a stone that's
The stone actually has Nokia carved on it.
Yeah.
Seeing if I don't pick up the
what is that? What do you have there?
Calling stone.
Okay. Can I try it?
He hands it to you, and you hear an operator. Hello, who's talking? You lift it up, and all you hear when you put it to your side is almost like you hear like a staticky sound or something. You're like, what the fuck is this?
There must be some interference. A magical interference.
That could be it.
Drink.
I hope that's it.
You know, for someone who just risked his life for us, you don't seem to have much hope.
I do. I just don't know where to look. They left. They went to some big grand hall fight with them, and we haven't seen them since.
Yeah, it's a damn shame.
What was her name?
I've never seen a place like that before.
Bluff.
My bluff's not muy good. A 5.
He believes you. He's so disheartened, just so happy that the person is gone, that he just believes it. He wants to believe it. He literally mutters, I hope no one has to find that place. If she's still there, I hope she's alive.
What is her name?
Lori. He laughs and goes, everything I do has been for Lori.
Glory?
Lord.
Glory.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, everything I do has been for Lori.
Gloria.
Alright, I'm getting rid of this one.
Okay. Well, we are on a mission to actually.
I already know what you're on a mission for. You're going to kill them.
Who?
The champions.
That's right. Now, who's her master?
One of the most dangerous. Lich. The undead. He commands her,
The paladin.
and she was subservient for all of her will.
Like freeing people.
The anti-paladin.
Yes. He's gonna, he's just gonna look around oddly, and he's gonna notice something because normally he wouldn't have. But now once, so he actually notices. He looks and goes, "You got the bell, huh?"
Yes, I found it on the halfling. Well, technically, Enki did.
I'm not there. I'm over there like unlocking people out and stuff.
Well,
He turns and looks, and he sees the war bow. He's like, Well, hopefully it'll do you good. As the bell rings, the guided arrow is produced. Your halfling friend had it tied around his waist that when he would run, he could run and draw. Or as he rode on horseback, he could just, as it would ring, he would just pull the string and produce arrows repeatedly.
Knowing this, I hand the bell to Arthur and said, "The bell should go with the bow."
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yes.
See what I can
Funny,
do
I
with this.
find a bow, a bell, but I keep the sorry ass rope.
He looks and he goes, "How is Arrow?"
Who?
Arrow. The Lord took him and gave him the name El Sahim.
Oh. No, he's dead. He's with Pharasma now, so he's okay.
Oh, and he looks and he's like, his body lays in the cell, but his soul was taken.
Pillow.
Huh?
He used him as a pillow.
It's like, did you say that loud?
No, yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, he used him as a pillow.
He looks and goes, "It's good to know he showed you comfort."
No, I'm not there. I'm where all the other
You
people
said, so
are.
you say that the bear brain used him as a pillow?
Yeah.
It's like, it's good to know he brought you comfort.
Yeah.
He's also the one, I'm guessing, that sent you?
Yes. He said use a spell to bring us here.
He just stops and pauses and goes, "A spell?
Yeah, some sort of ectoplasmic thing or something.
Did he break the bond with it?"
Yeah, he broke somebody's head or something, yeah.
He just stops, he's looking, he's like, "Well then, he is gone to us." The blue symbol, the shape, was the embodiment of his will. I'm guessing he used it to teleport you guys here, where his body lay.
That's why we're here.
He was here, he has items that he said were of great importance. One being his bow, of course, and one being the bell and his animated rope. Did you guys get it before the...
I'm sorry, did you say animated rope?
Enki has the rope.
You know how this works, right?
No, pray tell.
Where is the rope?
Enki has the rope.
I'm over there unlocking people with this guy. So by that time, I guess we would be all walking out.
As you're unlocking them, I need you to give me a... I'm trying to think what the best one for this is. Sense motive.
At the tower?
Nah, it's alright. Alright, so let's see what sense motive is. 17 total.
17. So as you're letting them out, one stops and looks at you. Big, burly, massively destructive looking guy. Massive brute. If you estimate his weight, you would say he's about 340 to 350 pounds.
Definitely heavier than me.
He just looks at you like a scowling look and he says, "That's it." And he throws his arms around you and lifts you off the ground and begins running with you. He turns and shoulder blocks the door wide open. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to break free from that grapple.
Okay, roll for it. CMB versus CMB.
13 plus my strength. 17.
You do not break loose from the man with the nickname Moose, as he is holding you tight and running to a building.
You were able to see this?
Yes, you see this mammoth of a man grabbing Enki, and technically right here, and grabbing him and running with him
I'm gonna run and
to this building.
I'll run and chase after them.
He shoulder blocks the door. Bam, no damage. It's his door. He releases you. You take 1 point of damage as you bounce off the floor. And this big, massive brute of a guy one-handedly puts his hand on the counter and jumps over to the other side and grabs a stein. Beer, my friend! Ale! For what ails you? And slams the stein on the thing. Says, get out!
Yes, friend. And I just start drinking.
We're all gonna walk in and just see him just drinking.
He says, I am Moose. Welcome to my lodge.
I am Inky.
You drink for free with me, my man.
Ha ha. Now I got a new best friend.
Do you run in there?
Yeah.
Roll for a reflex.
Alright, this is a +1.
Need a 15.
Oh,
11.
Four points of damage as the beer stein hits your face, full of alcohol. Learn to catch! I'm no damn server.
Alright, we're all walking in,
Throws the
so.
beer to you.
I'm going in there.
I've been
knocked
just
on my
chasing
ass.
after. I've been chasing.
You're now covered in the ale.
I'm not covered in the ale.
So I'll pick him up with one arm. Remember, my dude's 6'3", 280 pounds, pure muscle. And I just lift him and sit him on one of the stools. Let us drink.
I'd be like, yes, I'm taking a drink.
I'm gonna burst in thinking he's in danger.
You're in.
Going in.
You went in there?
Roll for
Yeah, I'm
reflex.
first.
Because every time somebody comes to that door, he's throwing it at you.
I tell
3
you,
points as the beer stein hits you in the face.
I tell you to run
This is
out.
great service.
Tell priest, we drink tonight.
Yeah, I'm running in.
Roll for reflex.
Let's see, that's 12 plus 5, 17.
You catch it in your hand like it's no big
Did
deal.
your monk drink?
This dwarf is here to
Yeah,
drink apparently.
definitely.
Some monks won't.
There's monks who make beer.
Yeah,
And-
there's
No,
monks.
I'm asking him
Yeah,
because mine doesn't.
As he threw
My-
it, you
my-
walk through the door and your hand is up and just boom right to it. And he's like, that dwarf has come to drink.
Dungeon
Yeah,
Dragon
I'm
5e, my wife played a drunken monk.
Oh, those are
Drunken
drunken.
Yeah, drunken master, yeah.
They have those
So-
in Pathfinder too.
And
I didn't bring the bar
she
up,
would
did I?
role play she would not fight if she didn't drink at least 3. So we would all have to carry ale for her to fight.
It's in the toolbox.
Yeah, I realized that.
Yeah,
All right.
she gets in.
So who all goes to the bar? We're all in there?
Oh, I would love to see what's going on.
We're gonna use either one of these buildings as the bar. It doesn't matter. Hell, both of them. It's a big ass bar. Throw them in there.
I said throw you
That little ass building.
Alright, throw him.
Yeet.
I'm
finally up off the ground. Hopefully.
Drink it.
For the first time. That looks like a bar too. Makes sense.
Yep.
Guessing that's the thing.
You guys can't even catch him. Shame
The
to
bar where you'd actually go over and get your drink.
You see these big things? You couldn't even catch
I know
him.
it is. I just forgot the word.
Turn that one over for a minute.
That's right.
There should be a, yeah, there we go. Cover that fucking building. There we go.
That building's.
Fuck that shit. And that goes right there. Oh, yeah.
Now we get this fast travel here.
This is
What?
the other side of the building.
Have we obtained fast travel?
Put this over and get rid of that.
Fast travel.
This way?
Yeah, either water to the water towards that side.
So the tree is on the house. Okay.
Yes.
That one's yours, right?
It's
The
from
tree is on the house.
That one's yours, right?
Yes.
Alright, get
It
the
has the
tree.
crack. Tell you no fun. But this one has the straight crack.
Mine doesn't have any scratches on there.
Mine's just a straight crack and the mini scratches. You don't even see it.
No, no. Assuming that's what you can use as the thingy guy.
Actually, no, I need the real bartender. He is a legitimate character. Just gotta give you.
Should I pause it?
No, you're good. That is exactly the correct character, Ryan. Ulrich the Two Steins.
Did we eat all those
Is it one of
cookies?
these two?
Cookies, were they? Oh,
They're
still
gone.
recording, right?
They're done.
That's a good thing that they're gone.
We're still recording.
Yeah, it's recording.
All right, so as you can see, Ulrich, the beer stein moose, is chucking beers, just enjoying his day. They're not all coming out.
No, I'm saying there's only different choices.
Yeah, no, I was looking for the double. Drink and be merry, my friends. It is a glorious day.
My guy's just checking.
I kind of like, you know, get like a smaller glass and I just sip it, you know, slowly. And I try to enjoy the flavor. And
I'm down in it.
You're down again.
my guy's kind of a beer snob.
Moose comes over, puts his arm around you. He sees you just gently doing a drip, and as he does, he goes, "Are you enjoying the flavor?"
Yes. What else? What other flavors do you have?
Let me show you.
Oh, you're one.
And as soon as you say that,
I'll take an IPA.
as soon as you say that, he goes, "There's something on your chin," and he holds your chin down and just pours it. He goes, "It all tastes like piss, but it's good."
Yes, that's made clear to me.
Yeah, I'm just.
Moose,
drinking.
where are the women?
Well, hopefully by now. Well, I would say hopefully by now they got the shackles off of them, but that kind of works for me too. I don't know, probably heading back to their houses.
Ah, it's okay. I got one in my bag.
I laugh too because that's funny as hell.
What's there laughing to?
Oh man.
That means some weird shit.
Ironically, as you say that, one comes walking through
Hey,
the
she was the
door.
one saying you had a small pecker.
Yeah.
Ironically, as you say that, one comes walking through the door, lady does.
Woman, you smell good.
I mean, I'm gonna be captivated too.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Everybody roll
I swear to God,
will
better,
save.
better not be turned to stone.
If I get a nat one, I hit my life. I get a freaking.
Anything below a 10, raise your hand.
All right, this stats
Below a 10?
Yeah, I got a 5.
20 right here.
10.
I got a
10. It's
6.
directly on a 10.
Okay, if you're
I'm
below a
counting.
10,
Yeah.
you hear her and you see her, you're just kind of like, oh, okay. Now the ones that didn't, raise your hand.
Oh yeah, I got a 20. Yeah.
You got a stat 20 or not 20?
Stat.
Well, at this point, you now feel heroic, brave and empowered, and fully healed as she is singing her bardic song. You,
Female board.
fully restored to your hit points also.
So that's that guy. Yes, I did.
No,
mean-
you didn't.
You did?
I mean, I only lost 1 hit point from that fucking
No,
thing.
it's
She just looks and says to you three, "Look upon me and hear my words to heal your wounds."
Okay.
Anything below a 10 to heal all the way up.
Oh my goodness. Now I got a
I don't know
19.
anything.
I never took damage after that encounter.
19.
So all but the fighter fully healed and restored, feeling heroic.
What the hell is wrong with this tonight?
Oh, so I
It
did
was roll
heal.
about laying down.
Now for the awkward part.
Oh, are we fully healed?
Yeah.
Boner alert.
Now for the awkward part.
Her boyfriend.
Start singing.
Give me a will save.
All of us?
18 plus.
So you
20?
notice him as he is the baritone to her song as she is singing.
So you're gay, bro. Like,
And you are healed by the male bar.
yeah. That's fine. You didn't know. It's time to come out.
DM pulled you out of there.
You just look and you're kind of captivated by him. You don't know why, but you're healed.
It's all, hey, this shit happens.
We get it, man.
Boner alert.
But we do know it's because he was in very
Time to
close
juice it.
proximity.
Nah. That was.
You may feel fortified.
This is becoming a thing.
We might feel.
You know what? This is Netflix. One of us has to be gay.
For it to be a trendy show.
Where the it has to be a trendy show.
You need to come out.
Yeah.
You got a stat 20.
Yep.
Roll for a will save. Or do you want to just go up and approach her?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna just go over.
You just walk up.
My guy's kind of a grim, bold guy.
So
I'm gonna cock block.
roll for cock block.
Yeah, I'm a cock blocker. Oh man, I rolled an 8. What extra stats can I use for cock blocking?
Cock block is going to be sleight of hand.
Alright, so.
Literally gonna place the hand over it.
Yeah, just an 8.
So you reach over and you see he's going to go talk to her. So you try to be a total smartass and you go to jokingly cock block. You go to grab at his waist to stop him from going, and instead you pull his loincloth completely off. So I need you to sense motive to see if you just notice that your pants just hit your ankles.
Alright.
Oh, dang
Oh,
it.
that's a nat 20.
You notice, do you stop to pick him up or do you just continue walking?
I would stop it.
Okay.
Nah, keep walking.
He's gonna stop.
It would
I got
happen.
it.
He's looking awkwardly at you, like, cause you just pulled basically his belt, and when you just shanked him.
I was like, I don't need help, man. I got this.
You just,
So I just spank him on the ass and be like, go get woman.
I'm gonna declare
But like
that
really, but
was on the
really-
bare ass as you went to pull him up.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
really hard. Like my handprint is on his ass.
I need you to roll a D10
Oh my gosh, how much damage.
for how long your finger was.
What?
Oh my god.
Awkward.
Ah, 1.
You're lucky because his finger does not hit you in the most indiscerning spot as he.
No, I'm a good butt spanker, man. Yeah, I got the cheek. I didn't get no back. I didn't get no crack.
He just about straight up gave you
A prostate exam.
Yeah.
1,000 years of death.
Ah, that would hurt.
Yeah. So you approach her. I'm guessing attaching your garments again.
Yeah.
Worst cock block ever. Scott, show not a cock block. What the hell?
That was an
I
unblock.
approach her and I just say, hello, fair maid.
She says, "Hello, my name is Melody."
The name precedes you with your enchanting voice.
I do what I can for those strong enough to endure.
We saved this town, my companions and I.
She nods her head and says, "Though I am a bard, I know your tale."
We wish for you, if you are a bard, it is only appropriate for you to be able to retell this tale in its entirety. You'll need every detail.
This is true.
I pull out my lute as he's talking to her, like I'm like hovering kind of like around.
She just looks and she's like, "Ooh, a minstrel." She begins to walk over towards you a little closer. Like, you play instruments, do you?
Yes. This is my tribal lute here.
Such a soft melody.
I was trying to find barbaric tunes.
She's like, "May I?" And she reaches for it.
Sure.
And she's like, "Such pleasing tones, but," and she's like, she just starts wailing like we are talking like some heavy guar, just tearing that shit up.
Oh, okay. Very well.
She's just like ripping it. She begins just literally bellowing.
Like this, like going crazy, right? This kind of music right here, now with my lute. I'm all uncomfortable because she's not using it right.
Yeah, I'm a little uneasy by this too. Okay.
About that point, the other bard starts jamming out, just like smashing shit, hitting the table.
I'm gonna like grab my mug before he does so.
Moose just like, yeah, he starts throwing beers like everywhere. Just
And I'm catching. I'm trying to drink.
I'm gonna try to
I'm
catch
trying to
one.
catch him.
Do not catch
I want to.
she's just jamming. She sets it back down. She's like, there, play with your heart or don't play at all, and hands you back your instrument.
So now I keep the beat there. I start keeping the beat. Actually, this sounds pretty damn good, whatever this is. I'm gonna save this.
Sounds
Yeah, it
That
does.
sounds copyrighted.
I'm gonna ask
I can
her.
jam to this though.
I'm gonna ask her if she knows any more information on
At a bar.
Riva. Riva, right?
Riva.
Oh, they said Rizzo.
No, Riva, the
Rizzo.
last one. Lizzo. If she knows any more information about him.
No, but he has told me the story of.
Let me guess. Arthur Flanagan?
Yes.
And pray tell,
I'm gonna just be
how
like,
do you
no
feel
one
about
wants
these
to hear
tales
this.
of lies and blasphemy?
To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
not to hurt your pride,
Yeah.
being the race you are, I'm sure you take this to pride. She's Elven also. She's like, I know you take this to heart.
I do.
I'm alive because she just looks off and looks away and looks back and goes, I chose to believe his tale.
Ah. So let me guess, you were fooled under it. You don't truly believe him, do you? Or maybe you do. I don't know you, but
I hear a tale and I believe what I hear until someone shows me different. Today, you have moved in a different accordance in what has been said. Those actions seen and those actions performed, passed to others, may change the whim. But until then, I will not judge anybody on what I've heard. Because in history, only the winners decide the truth.
That's Psalms 104.
Until you become the
But
winner,
played in that's badass. What?
they will accept his as the truth.
You read the Bible?
yes, I figured as much so. So
Psalms
I'm.
104.
My mission is to go out and stop this fiend. But to do that, I'm nowhere near strong enough as I need to be. I've learned a lot about him, and he's just. Excuse me, sorry. About
She
that.
reaches over, pushes you out of the way as the beer stein goes flying past your head.
Thank you.
She's like, it was no intention. I was attempting to catch it.
That works too.
Moose, another please. She's like, she begins drinking.
All right. Is it? What time is it now? Is it still like? What?
Assumingly, it's almost 6 or 7 in the morning because the assault time plus the time that you guys were down.
I want to leave the tavern. I'm going to explore the city.
Okay.
Well,
I'm really drunk just playing my lute.
because I only had one pint of ale.
I don't think it's gonna with me and go with him.
Who you take with you?
Ale.
Moose sees you go to leave with his beer stein. Says, wait!
I'll bring it back.
No. And he motions you back over, takes his beer stein, sets it down, reaches under the counter. You see him moving some stuff around.
Go.
Hands you 4 water skins. Those other things are made from rye, so be careful. They're a lot stronger than the other stuff. You have 4 water skins. Later you can decide what they are, or you can smell them or attempt to see what they are.
We'll walk into my skull one more.
The other drunk people are now singing as I play my lute.
So as you smell it, it smells like burning death. And caramel.
I'm gonna take a drink of it.
It's just like it sounds tight.
Ooh. Well, out of the 4, there was one that was not good. And you just nat one it. You are going to become completely intoxicated for the next 24 hours. You can still walk around, but you have just taken a full mouthful of absinthe.
Holy shit.
Damn, that's gonna mess you up for a couple days.
You are staggered. You are drunk and coherent. You are not under. You are totally the drunk.
Drink more.
What do you do?
Continue following him.
Oh boy.
You see this. Give me a will save.
Wait, I'm in the bar.
He just got his bags of liquor from him
Oh,
as he's walking out the door. You see him take a drink of this stuff, and you see he's instantly shit-faced.
will save, you said?
Yep.
8.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna want to drink what he had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me one of those.
He snatches for the one that you did.
I'm just.
Do you take a drink?
I'm gonna take a drink out of it.
All right.
Oh
You
my
are now completely fucking inebriated. You just took the biggest mouthful of absinthe ever. You are blitzed.
What is wrong with you?
So I make a I literally just lay right in front of that where we're drinking just to sleep.
Yeah, you're smashed.
Yeah.
You're literally like arms over yourself.
Yeah.
This is the drunkest you've ever been in your life.
Yeah.
And it feels so great.
I'm just gonna drink the regular stuff.
I'm taking
And I start muttering I'm like, oh, where is halfling pillow?
All right.
Have I made it back to him leaving?
You're at the door with him now. You made it to Flanagan.
Yeah, but I'm over
I
here.
guess I'm taking him with me.
I'm just sleeping right there.
As you come out, you realize that he is straight up.
He is straight
You
up.
think somebody may have hit him because he looks totally fucking like out of it, and he's staggering. You notice he has 4 water skins, and he's got 3 on his back and 1 in his hand, just like looking at it like, holy fuck.
What did you drink? What try?
Dude,
No,
now-
I'm good.
now that
If
I'm
it did
passed out,
this
the
to you,
music stops.
I don't have time for this
It's
right
got the
now.
lid off, so he's like waving it towards your nose so you can smell it.
I'm going to take a step back because that smell just smacked my nose.
Yeah, you feel a little euphoric from the smell.
Yeah.
So he just puts the lid back on. He literally cannot drink anymore, and his body knows it. So he's putting it back on and putting it on his back. He knows he cannot touch another drink of it, or he is dead. Blood alcohol poison through the roof.
Well, I guess this is how we're gonna check out this city. Let's go. And I guess I just take Drunken Master over here with me.
I'm gonna just go out and explore.
You going with us or you going solo?
I think I'm gonna.
I'm going to ask Melody a question. Melody,
Yes.
may I have a word with you? At least a corner of the bar where there's not too many people.
Definitely. Just right over here is fine.
Okay. Now that we have some privacy, where can we find this evil lich?
Probably back at the castle. I'm not exactly sure. I just know that they take people through here. They were using the tower until you guys showed up and blew it up.
Yeah, that was a faux pas.
They would take the prisoners and they would put them inside and close the doors. There would be chanting, and then there would be a great light, and then the people would disappear.
Okay. Well, then I guess my next question is, you bard with many tales and stories to tell. Where can we go next to free more of these people?
All the cities around have people that are enslaved or being taken. You just have to get to the
Where's the nearest city?
underbody, north of here.
Okay. You were saying under?
The undercity is where you'll find the slaves, of course, never in the brightest of the day, especially the name of the city up north being Hemlock.
Hemlock. What's the name of this city?
This isn't even a city, it's the village of Vrail.
Rail?
Vrail, V-R-A-L.
Alright. Village of Rail. Okay.
The ones you must fight, do you know anything of them?
We know some of their traits, some of their abilities, but what we know now is in our current state, we're no match for them. We need
You
weapons.
know the druid will kill the monk if he has a chance. You know that, right?
Yes, I do. But
Do you know who he is?
I don't. I don't know him. I have never met him personally.
His name is Ephah. You don't know that yet, but you can transfer that to him later.
Yeah.
You'll know his moral enemy.
Sure.
He is Ephah. He is a descendant. Your friend is. The monk. He is a grandchild, I guess you would say, of Ephah. I believe that's the only reason he spared him. He also wants to become an immortal.
Okay.
Beware his elemental swarm. It's what he used to destroy the whole village, the whole monastery, selectively killing off over 100, taking the rest with him. His anti-life shell consumes a lot. The monk is going to have an issue fighting him. What are hands compared to a greater elemental body? When he summons it across him, he is harder than stone.
Okay. Okay. Things just get better and better.
I heard tell of his battle, summoning an elemental swarm to go in on the outside of the monastery to rush people to one area. So then he would begin busting the shambling mounds on the ground, causing them all to run to one area, giving himself cat's grace and bull strength at the same time so he could go through them like a wind, murdering them as they all ran through the alleyway to get away. The swarms were used as a distraction to bring them all to him so that he could kill every single one of them himself.
Where did he do this?
At the Baha'i monastery.
That's his monastery, right?
Yes, Baha'i.
Okay.
He can repel metal and stone. He can reverse gravity. You can be fighting him, and in a moment, with a word of recall, he can disappear. He is both the stone and the wind. Beware when you smell holly and mistletoe, for he is near.
This guy's motherfucking Santa Claus.
You got me kinda.
motherfucker.
The druid told him all that?
This is the
I mean, the
telling
bard, the
story,
bard?
yeah. She's heard the story of how he destroyed the monastery, so she's sharing it with him. She didn't go into the song and rhyme and reason. She just brought him the facts because she doesn't know how much time.
I appreciate the melody greatly. So you say the nearest city is north,
Yes.
Helmslock.
We have a simple market and store and a forge if you guys would like to attempt to get some wares. Of course, I believe it should all be free for whatever you guys need for saving us.
Does this city have?
This village will not be here long. Once they realize that the connection is broke, they will come and we will be gone.
Helmslock, does it have resources, things that can be bought?
Oh, it has a great city. There's a many of things. They have types and hundreds of people in every block. It has probably an estimation of like 600-700 buildings.
How far is it from here?
3 days ride north.
Okay.
That's all this is doing. I'm just knocked the hell out.
Yeah, you were drunk on your
I'm
ass.
sleeping
City
now.
just tried not to lose him.
3 days.
Like I'm using Medusa's head as like a pillow, and the bag just.
Watch a little bit breaks through. Wait, hold it.
3
Nah,
days.
that's a heavy leather bag.
Oh, alright, good.
Okay. I'm going 3 days north. We will use the resources we can here and make our way there next.
The arisen sorcerer is the one who is filtering all the people for the sacrifices. Ryzen is her name.
Okay. Sorcerer.
She is both, and she just looks off for a minute and back, like man and female. She reaches in and took the heart of your friend's father.
Okay. He probably already knows that.
Beware her scream, it is the wail of a banshee. Your energy will feel like it's being drained in completion around you. She can utter just the word. So much power of the word kill.
Oh, fuck.
She has protection from spells, the way no one else may use them against her. Or him, or whatever the hell it really is.
Could you do me a favor, Melody? You said you knew this this tale. Can you sing the rest of it?
I would, but for sheer fear of the people in the bar, this tale need not be told, because they draw strength from belief.
That's true.
Anyone gaining followers, sacrifices, can rise up. All you need is enough people to believe you or to believe a false truth, and they will support you, and you will grow followers. And in their faith, you find divinity.
Do you know any songs about Pharasma?
She just shakes her head. She's like, I don't speak of the songs of gods, because they mostly were men. But Pharasma, yes. There is a simple tune.
Could you tell me this tune? I wish to praise my God with this tune every morning.
So be it, as you hear this, every morning you shall sing this song. If not, it will be blasphemy to your God.
Done.
Bring forth the ending, bring forth the death, bring forth my love, for my God has left me to this world, left me for this long. Every morning I wake, I shall herald his truest song.
Yeah, I did it. It's beautiful.
It's called a recording, so he's.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, listen to this when it's recorded later.
And she just bows her head.
Thank you.
Now, you must perform that to have divinity to your God every day.
Oh, Jesus.
Every morning, like if I say, oh, we all took a nap and we woke up, you're singing or you have no spells for the day.
Damn, dude.
All right.
Does he
You
get
were like
buff
buff,
for
just-
singing it though?
Huh?
Does he get buff for
Yes,
singing it?
he does.
All right.
Like a random little buff?
Bring forth the morning, bring forth the dawn.
No, you already messed up.
Yeah, I know.
You already messed up.
You immediately.
I'm drunk laying on the ground and I already know I know the first verse.
That moment when you try to fuck with the DM and it bucks back.
I am horrible with lyrics.
No, I have seen you do karaoke. Yeah, weird.
Yeah. If I can know the lyrics, I can jam out. But this is gonna fuck me up.
Watch,
Alright.
there's gonna be like already impronounceable.
So I recommend you learn Melody's song for harassment.
Yes.
If nothing else, you might want to upload this as soon
Yeah,
as
this
possible.
Yeah, this all depends on.
Where's
you.
this being uploaded to?
Either YouTube or I'll find a good podcasting app.
Now on the
Just YouTube it for now.
Yeah, that's the plan.
On the 14th, I won't be able to make it because I'm stuck working, but I do have the 13th off for our other campaign day. So that should be the ending campaign on that one. And then
The 14th.
Yeah,
That's this. Oh,
that's
this coming
next
Saturday. Yeah. Okay,
I'm
good.
stuck working it. So so yeah, now you have Pharasma's song.
Thank you.
She's like, no, thank you. It's always good to share a tale.
What have we like seen? What have we seen?
What have you seen? You have seen a lot of everything sloshing around.
Like I said, I'm just focused on seeing him so I don't lose him.
You see that there's small tents everywhere that
Just
have
looking at you guys sitting in the corner. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
I thought
Hey,
you wanted to wander
place.
around.
I want to go walk around and see if I can find a glass shop to get some vials.
No, I actually left.
Oh,
So you're going
I
to the
just
general store?
I guess so.
There's a
I guess
general
that
store
He
here?
didn't hear me or something.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Oh, you just gotta say
Okay, so-
you're wandering around.
I guess I'm gonna hold on to him so he doesn't look at
There's
me.
Still in
there's
the
a
bar.
couple guards sitting out. Of course, they're not wearing the armor now, but they're just out and about. And they're like, you might need to get what you're gonna get because we're packing up soon.
Where? Can you tell me where the general store is?
Yeah,
That's right.
here behind me. He
Awesome.
comes over to here.
I'm gonna go over there then.
That's where they ambush you.
Hello!
Hello, how you doing? You see this guy crying around, putting things in crates. And he's
Tired as a motherfucker. Hey, I need some tiny vials, like to hold like liquid in. You got any?
What size?
About 5 inches long.
What's an inch?
What's an inch? Sis, no. It's
Pulls pants down.
Oh, that's an inch, huh? Very small.
No, that's 3 inches.
it's like a little glass. You have any glass bottles?
Yeah, I got some. They got stuff in them, but you can have them here. He reaches over, he grabs a crate, and he hands you a crate with 12 containers in it. Here you go.
Okay. I don't need all of these. I only need about.
Well, you can empty them yourself. It's 12 of the Cure Light wounds.
Okay. How much for them?
Take them. I'm trying to lighten my load. I gotta get out of here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Can I, go ahead, walk over.
Get the week countdown. You have 12 bottles of Cure Light wounds. How the hell did you get over here so quickly?
So you come walking
Well, I said I was
up.
wandering.
He's a dwarf. He heard free shit. He was on the run.
So you think
I was wondering if you had. I'm looking for a special weapon. It's called a cestus.
You do look like you need a special weapon. He just looks at you and smirks. And he goes, well, cestus. Do you mean a cleistus? A blade?
No,
Long blade, centered
A
head?
cestus. It's like a glove, but it has no.
Oh,
fingers.
let me double
A
check
handle
and see.
inside.
So he starts looking through his stuff. He's like, you should probably check with the blacksmith. He's in the tent towards the back of here.
And I'm like, yeet over there.
Going that way.
All right, general
You
store.
point downward.
General store. Anything else for them?
Think of anything else you need?
I'm passed out.
No, I'm asking you, not Enki. I'm asking you.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't be able to answer you.
Yeah.
Smith Black.
No, it's fine. I got 12 free bottles of Cure Light wounds. That's ready to go.
You guys need anything else for on your way? You good?
Oh, you got any bigger backpacks? I need a big backpack. One that would fit like an elf my size, 7 feet. Big pouch.
Why would you need a big pouch?
So I don't carry a crate around.
Is your friend an idiot?
Herb de Bourgeois.
Oh, you're drunk.
how
That's-
much?
Yeah. He grabs. Smells it. He's like, absinthe.
Look at the picture.
Oh, it's so.
He takes a little sip and he's like,
But yes.
oh.
I'm gonna look
You know what? You don't need a big bag here, buddy. How many there was? Like 20 of y'all? How many was there?
This is about 20.
It was a hell of a fight. I remember seeing like 5 of you.
I'm messing with you. I wanted to see what happened. You are drunk off your mind again. There were 6 of us.
6 of you, yeah, 6. Okay, yeah. I should have enough of those. Here. You don't need big sacks, just use these. He reaches over and he grabs. Oh,
There's
5.
There's
I got 5 of them.
Okay.
He throws these sacks over.
Okay.
Here you go. He just chucks them to you. There's stuff in them, so be careful. As a matter of fact, he reaches or pops one up and he reaches inside and he pulls out a long bow. He's like, yeah, fuck it. You can keep this one too. He shoves the bow back inside.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna put them all inside of each of them. I'm going to walk out of the general store first off, and I'm gonna start putting the vials inside of one of them. And
As you go to put them in, you're just like, it's like a whole shelving system. You're like, what the?
I didn't even check what's in there.
yeah,
There's plenty of room.
there's plenty of room.
This is like a greater handy haversack. And you're just like,
Oh my god.
this is almost like the equivalent of an
It's
alchemist
like,
bag.
I look
How
at
it
the
is.
assembly.
It's got
If it's
shelves.
in there, you
For
can
the
think
vial.
about it and stick your hand in and it comes into your hand.
It's got shells for the vials in there to put in.
That's if it's in there.
Yeah. Okay, so I take that one, I put it on, like clip it to my waistband, I guess, and I take the other ones, give one, not to him yet, not yet.
When
I'm
you
gonna
try to
take the
hide
other
some,
4
hide
and walk
your
around
shells
with
to
them.
eat.
Oh, I'm gonna try to catch it to him at the blacksmith.
So you're going over here where Draven's at?
These bags
Yes.
are magical or
We go-
something?
we-
It's the
Not
handy,
even
it's a bag,
dumb.
it's a bag of holding, so you just put shit in there and it'll just hold it when you want it, you just pull it out.
HP, which means you would die.
It's like,
So as
imagine
you-
like Mary Poppins bag.
So as you get over there, you hear him talking to the blacksmith. What are you looking for?
Assess this. It's like a gauntlet or a glove, but
Absinthe. Oh, they got absinthe in the bar.
No. Assess
His
this.
voice got deeper as he spoke to that blacksmith dude.
Yeah.
Dwarf,
You have voices for everybody.
dwarf, here, take this bag.
Oh.
I'm gonna just shove him in there.
You're like,
Leaving him suffocating instantly.
I'll pull him back out. See? Look how, this is a great bag, isn't it?
you know what else is a great? My sister just elbow him.
He hits me right in the knee. See, it's a wonderful bag. These will come in great handy. And guess what? I got a lot of healing stuff. We'll be set.
How much?
A lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm still a little drunk.
Hey, you want a Urami? I got one of them too.
A what?
Urami, you know the flippy flexi sword.
No, assess this.
Show him the Urami first, though, too. You want one? I got one right here. And he whips out a Urami.
I guess I'll take one.
So write it down. Put it in your stack or. Put it in
Oh, right here. Do you have any metal arrows? Use that.
He starts looking around and he's like, just a minute. He's like, what, you mean this your finger gauntlet glove? And he throws you this.
Okay, spend it.
Be careful with it. You won't punch yourself in the, anywhere for that damn thing.
It adds a D4 to your unarmed.
Yeah, I'm strike it.
What, the glove?
Yeah, it's a specialty for zombies. Really good. It's not like the greatest, but it's good.
Yeah, it's good for a monk.
It's a good starter for me.
What the best of that?
Extra damage.
Oh, Slackson, my friend over here has a. What's it, metal? He has.
I don't want him to
Here, can you write down the stuff? It's right here on this page.
We need hammers. We need a blacksmith's hammer to craft with, and
He just looks at you, he looks over at the drunken fighter and he goes, you mean his double-sided warhammer?
no, just one that he would preferably use to mold metal and not to destroy something.
He says, you mind, bud? He lifts it up, he looks at the warhammer and it's got the one regular thick maul side and he turns the other one, you can see it, and he's like, it's a smith's hammer made into a warhammer. How well you know your friend?
Not very well. We woke up in the same cell, and ever since I've been stuck with them. Before, what has it been, like 3 days? No, it's only been like 2 days, hasn't it?
Half orc, I have to ask you a question.
He's
And even though you're a hero today, I have to know for sure one more thing.
What would be? What type would it be?
Did you kill the human
Blunt.
who this hammer belonged to?
father.
Then you must be Nail.
Oh.
He hands him this. Take anything you need.
I suppose you know his father?
I'll take it.
His father leads the Worn Hammer. You know, like worn out.
Yeah.
The Worn Hammer. He helped recreate smithing.
Oh.
He learned it from an orc female. Do you know how we began? Do you know the history of smithing?
I know pieces of it, but I wasn't proficient in it, so no, I don't. I don't know the entire story, but I know
Before we would use regular ore that we would find,
pieces. Okay.
copper, gold. But the orcs had stronger, sterner steel. That's what it was called, steel.
Yes.
And it's a process to which they create a thing called an alloy.
I have read about those. I don't know much, but I've seen the word written down in tombs and caverns.
They do it like they do when they, and he just looks down for a minute and goes, no disrespect, half-orc. When they create
Do I get that? Add more AC.
the nasty berserking
This is AC.
Orakai.
Mhm.
Add AC. Whenever I have a-
the mixing and blending of things, the dark goblins, those things, the blending. The orcs believed the ability to bind different metals together. They created alloys, such as steel that we use today. Mixes between iron, aluminum, different types of metal. They're the ones who created the kilns, able to create mithril armor. Because of their imbounding of the different ores that we found that we could bless things, put runes and inscribings, created magic weapons. It was the things learned from the Worn Hammer that was passed around to everyone else that allows us to protect ourselves. Members of the group are welcome to anything here. So take whatever you need, boy. I have a pitch kiln if you want to take it with you. It's a little heavy, but I can put it on the wagon for you.
I point at the bag he has.
This is you probably know what this is. This is, he's drunk off his mind. I didn't know if it was a good idea, but he wants me to hand it to you, so I don't know what he'd like.
I'm gonna need a little help lifting this thing.
Yeah, I've got your back, don't worry
I'm gonna
about it.
attempt to help him.
You all three be in picking up the
Yes.
pitch kiln to put it inside there. This thing is heavy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts motioning for a couple more people.
I'm
They have to
helping
let the laces all the way out on this thing, and they're trying to get it inside there. We're gonna have to take it apart. And he starts pulling some of the bricks loose and setting the pitch luns in there, putting the little wire kiln piece that goes down in piece at a time. All right, now let's try it. You guys lift it. You guys begin setting this whole pitch kiln inside this bag. And for the first time, you guys actually see the weight of the bag. It just like sinks the bag for a minute as it all goes inside. And it's like, whew, I think he's gonna weigh at least 3 pounds now, I swear.
Wow.
Oh no, 3 pounds.
So as you grab the bag, you notice that for the first time, it actually has some weight to it. You're like, it's like, whoa. Because normally when you put stuff in there, there is no weight.
Yeah.
But you just put a whole pitching kiln inside there, a piece at a time.
Before we go, I have this bell that is attuned to this bow. I was wondering if by any chance you could make this bell into some sort of necklace so I didn't have to continuously ring it. It could ring itself, or I could put it away, and so I don't have to hold it in one hand and then take the body, draw it out. Huh?
You can clip it to your
I
belt.
could clip it to my belt, but I mean, I
He
put on
just looks at you very awkwardly, goes, yeah, I got you. He sets it down, he puts a punch on top of it, smacks it, busts a hole down the middle of the top of the handle, puts a string on it, throws it around your neck. There you go.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You know, your friend just put it on his waist. When he began to random move or he'd shake his leg, he'd draw his bow.
No, that's not important. Yeah, but this way,
Hey, you ain't gotta explain, to each his own, man.
Right.
I don't care if you gotta put it on, whatever. And as the moment arises, ring your bell.
oh, okay. Thank you.
A what?
And
There's one in the auto kiln.
Thank you for your help, Black City. Amazing.
No problem.
I hope your journey forth is filled with, I don't know, whatever people say.
Well, here. Look out front, I got a wagon you can have. It's got 2 horses. It's an extra.
Oh, thank you.
Let's put it in the back.
I was just using it to carry that heavy ass kiln. I was just using it to carry the heavy ass kiln.
Oh, that's
I
wonderful.
attempt to give him a hug.
He gives you a hug.
Let's see, what else could there be in this town that we might need? We don't need a healer, we got that. We got the... Is there a magic store in this city? And like for magical items, nothing.
He just stops and looks at you and goes, village. We got pup tins, bro.
Yeah, tell me what that is.
He looks at you and goes, pup tins, pop-up tins.
Oh. I think it's pup
He
tin, not
looks, he's
ten.
like,
It's his accent.
he's like, teepees.
Okay, yeah. No, that's, I was, I
Don't
think,
stretch my wig long, you know, we got,
yeah, I was just confused, I didn't know what a pup tin was. I was like, what the fuck is a pup tin?
like, in about like 4 hours, we can have this whole city gone from here, this village. That's the idea.
It's
Alright.
It's Carney.
Yeah. I understood when he said pup tent. At that point I got it, but
Listen,
That's how they talk.
he just points over, he goes, those 2 buildings and the one you burnt down, they're the only buildings besides the teleportation doohickey.
okay.
Like, and he looks over and goes, that bitch is rocked.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna hop on the cart and start taking it with me, and I'm gonna go to the magic store. You going along, or are you
He
still
just looks
venturing
at you
off?
awkwardly, he's like, magic store?
Magic store.
3 days trip.
Okay.
That I don't know about, because only he knows about that.
Alright, so what's
That's
everybody
a
else
vending
doing?
store.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of that thing.
I'm
We're
gonna
going on a journey.
discontinue my conversation with Melody, because I'm not really interested in seeking sexual relations with her.
As you walk off, she slaps you on the ass. She just, psh, she's like, seen your friend do that. I figured I'd tell you guys to say hello.
Well, actually, that's how we entice sexual arousal.
She just stops because whatever works for you.
Thank you, I
Cart
appreciate
back.
it.
As you do that, you begin to walk by the male barn and he slaps your ass and smiles.
I'm like, you know what? We've gone through so much today. I'm okay with it.
He does it again with a big smile. He begins to walk over to talk to Melody to brag about slapping your ass. Twice.
I'm gonna take the cart over to the tower.
Up to the tavern.
I'm gonna leave the tavern.
As you come out, you see the reckless driver.
I'm like, oh gosh.
No, we good.
You rolled on that thing too.
Oh, for crash. Well, fucking, I'm kidding.
We not good.
That one, bam, there's a building. I parked right in it. What, the building?
Seymours, look at what we got.
What is this contraption?
This is a wagon that's pulled by animals, and we're going off. Where are we going?
I got information on a big
Just
city
leave without the
3
bag.
days from here.
Inky?
Towards
You
where?
are-
Which way? Which
I'm
way?
I'm still passed out.
It's
You're
north.
sobering a little bit, you have to look around.
North?
You look
North,
up,
3 days
and all you see is
travel,
a horse's
Okay.
ass.
and it's the closest city to us. They have more resources and
I,
things than you could
I'm
find.
gonna
Well,
start picking myself up.
This town
cleaning myself up.
is getting ready to
making
leave,
Sure I put my
so
leather
I guess
bag
we should
around
do the
my
same.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna.
my my shoulder, and I start looking for everyone else.
I'm going to throw the bag of holding to him. Toss it to him. This is a magic bag. You can hold a lot. Just look inside. Take a look.
I'm gonna look inside,
Yeah.
and I see. What do I see?
You just see, and
You pop it open and you look inside and you see a longbow almost stab you in the face because he threw you the one with the bow in it. So there's a longbow.
oh, wrong one. Toss that back. Here, toss that one back.
Yeah, I do that.
Tells it back. Do you throw him a different one?
And I shuffle through my other pocket and I throw
Is
another one.
the longbow? No, the composite bow is the strength weapon, right?
You gave
Not the longbow.
Not the longbow.
No, I have
That's
not
what-
given. No, I did give you one because I shoved it.
That's
So,
Dex.
So you throw it to him and he
Yes.
pops it open and he looks and inside there he sees a package. He looks a little bit closer on inspection. It's a container known as a thieves kit.
oh,
There's a dark cloak in there.
This was something made for a rogue.
well, I can look at these other bags if you'd like a different one.
I feel like this may
I'm gonna
come in
cover
handy.
mine.
I'll hold on to it.
Ooh, maybe
Okay.
mine has stuff. I'm gonna open mine up.
I'm gonna look in the one that I was. No, you know what? Enki! Oh no, you're still drunk off the.
No, I'm up and
He's
looking
up,
for you
he's
guys.
He's a little addled, but he's up.
He's coherent.
Whenever you pulled up, he woke up, looked up because he heard a noise and it was enough to wake him, and he was staring right at the asshole of a horse.
But is he coherent or is he like him?
Oh, he's addled, but they're both coherent at this point. They're
Okay,
both-
I'm gonna look in the bag before I throw it to him to see what's in there first. See if I want to throw it to him or for something that could that he'll use to kill us all, which could be anything. You know what? Forget it. No, I'm just throwing the bag. Enki, here, cash. This is a bag that can hold a shit ton of stuff. You can put the head you found earlier inside of there.
I open the bag and I look in.
You do a big gust of wind, hits you in the face.
You no. Is that a magic bag?
A big gust of wind hits you in the face. You're like, all you see is a bunch of vials, and you see one that had tipped over and the wind hit you in the face from it.
Not caring, I just get the Medusa head and just throw it in there.
Do you close it really quick or do you leave it open?
I close it really quick. Or no, I'll keep it open.
So as you throw it in there, it hits the shelf, and you see fire shoot up out of the bag. You see like dirt flying. You kind of look back down inside, and you're like,
I think I know what kind
Pull
of
it
bag you have.
puts it to a side, doesn't care.
Cool bag.
No.
You have an interesting bag. It's got vials in it, doesn't it?
You're
Like
like
a
a little bit of smoke is coming out the top of
A little bit, little glass bottles in there.
Yes.
That appears to be an alchemist's bag. Those will come in handy.
I'll drink them later.
Some of them you can, but
It might not be. You never know. Could be.
I'm gonna look into my bag.
yeah. Just
my bag too.
let's
I'm opening
examine
mine
about the glass bottle first before you drink it.
Very well.
I'm gonna ask I keep forgetting your name. The dwarf's name. What kind of bag do you have? What's in yours?
Open it up.
You look down, all you see is nothing but horse shit.
It's amazing. It has a sword and everything. We should trade. No one want. I thought you were the fighter. You do not want the sword.
I have.
It's a warhammer.
I have
This
a
is
Warhammer
this is an amazing
Do
sword.
you look around more in there or not?
Okay, I'm gonna look more around in there.
As you shake it back a little bit, it moves to the side. You see a bunch of plants and seeds.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'll keep it then.
I have everything I need for my blacksmithing in my bag.
Me too.
I'm
Mine's
not
got
gonna
a,
write that down so you don't forget.
mine's got a long bow.
I'm gonna look inside my bag, see what's there.
I want to give each of them 2 of the healing potions.
All right, disperse them.
So, guys, here, each of you, I'm going to give out 2 of these potions. These cure minor wounds. So, each of you will get 2.
What is how much do they heal?
It's gonna be 1d8 plus 3.
So each of them got 2. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 4 left.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah.
They're good because the caster name, you know, is nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look inside what's in my bag.
All right.
Yeah, you know, the only thing that's popped up for mine has been a longbow. I'm going to examine it.
You have a heavy fucking kelm in yours, first of all.
Yeah, I know
You
that.
start pushing it to the side, you see there's an anvil in there. You see there's a box in the back corner, kind of ornate.
Try to examine the box.
You pull the box out, take one. So as you see him just reach inside, he pulls out this box.
Oh, interesting. What's that? You junk off your mind. Okay, would you like me to open it, or are you gonna open it?
I open it.
It's a lock.
It's
It's locked.
inside the bag for a
Simoris, you. While he's looking for
Inside the bag for a key.
you have a lockpicking kit. Let's see how well it works for this.
I'm gonna take the lock picking kit out of the bag, and I'm gonna begin to pick the lock on this lock.
Give me a disable device.
All right. Does this thing help me with that?
Yep.
All right.
It's gonna give you a +5 to it.
Nice.
I have a 2 in disable.
I have a 1.
Neat.
15.
Is that plus the 5 or is that the 15 total?
Oh, no,
that makes
that's
sense. That 20.
that's just what I got.
Yeah, so you flawlessly just
And
pop
that-
it up like it's no big deal.
And that's how it's done.
You
Wonderful.
gain 2 skill ranks
Nice.
and in the high speed for the disabled device.
Now it's open. Let's examine it and see.
You know,
As you open it up, there's pieces of different types of ore in there, and there's masterwork tools for a blacksmith.
Wow. These bags are.
The bottom corner, there's a note that says, "Courtesy of the Worn Hammer."
These bags are awfully
I
specific.
put my ore in there.
Yes, they are.
Apparently, I'm a
What is
farmer.
it?
Or a druid.
I'm going to open up my bag and examine it some more because I want to know about it.
Trigger.
So as you pop it open, the bow almost gets you in the face again, and you're like, "What the fuck is it with this bow?"
I'm going to take it out.
So you take the bow out. Do you look inside the bag?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Roll for reflex.
So that's gonna hit you in the face and do it. 8.
13.
13. Jeez.
You have released it. As it jumps out and lands on your chest and knocks you to the ground,
Examine.
you are face to face with a creature.
Can you roll for nature, please? I'm gonna do the same thing. Never the fuck mine. I got a
Both
20. I got a
got
20. Stat 20 and that one.
You know this animal
24.
because it is legendary.
Really?
Everyone here in this room should know this animal. Because this animal gives no fucks.
It's a honey badger.
Oh.
I have a honey badger.
You have a large honey badger laying on your chest.
Is it trying to attack me or is it friendly to me?
You just let it out of its cage by pulling the bow and smacking the lock. It is happy.
Look at you! Aren't you just. I would just start.
So happy it pissed on you.
I'm just gonna. Look at you! What did it.
Let me help you a bit. I'm gonna take a little manure out and I'm just gonna sprinkle it on for the PvP.
I'm just dumbfounded. I'm like, wow, look at you! I'm just, wow!
Art.
I was not expecting this.
Honey badger.
I was really not expecting this.
When I did the roll, it was one of 4 things, and it's a fucking honey badger.
Might I ask what the other 3 options were?
No, you will not.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah, you can ask. Just won't tell you.
You can ask, but I'm not going to tell you. But yeah,
I'm
you
not-
got a fucking honey badger, and it likes you. It is very happy with you.
really?
The other options were
Throw it
the
in
other,
the
the other beasts from Harry Potter.
I think what the other one was
One of those houses
Now,
yet.
here's the worst part. It's on you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's staring at the half orc very intensely.
What's he doing?
Wild
Alright,
empathy
bags.
would allow me to slightly communicate with it, so I could figure out why it's so angry. But
Do you speak the language?
wild empathy lets me slightly communicate with animals, so I could learn
So-
why it's angry, but it won't be detailed.
It's staring very intently, and what do?
So I'm offering one of the bags of alcohol.
Which bag?
Please don't.
The absence in my bag of holding, so one of the random ones.
It just leans back away from it and begins looking at your bag of holding.
I think there might
I
be.
sit it down and I grab the absent out. Hold it out.
It tucks its head and nuzzles to your foot.
I pour some of it out into my hand.
Oh yeah, honey badger drinks the fuck out of it. And is now making a gurgly sound as he's rolling over with his belly up, like a dog.
I'm just gonna rub his belly.
Put it in the bag.
Whoa.
And at that time, Moose comes walking out of the bar.
Hello, Moose. Again.
Oh, there's that little son of a bitch.
Is this yours?
It's what mine?
The honey badger.
No, that fucker kept stealing my shit. Put him in a cage and got rid of him a long time ago.
Yeah?
Well, let's have a bag of absinthe. Hold it to him.
Oh yeah, he'll follow you anywhere for that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I go like this.
Caught him a long time ago, before those people even came here. I gave him to this druid. Druid's supposed to take good care of him. I think he abused him and threw him in a box. And
Of course, the druid would be in.
I don't
what do
know
you
the hell
mean?
else-
Okay,
I
well.
don't know what the hell else to do with him. I can tell it's him because of the size of the son of a bitch. You ever seen a honey badger that size?
No, I
That
haven't actually.
motherfucker is huge.
Yes, he
That's
is.
a big ass one.
Motherfuckers drank all my ale before. I came in one day, all the wheat and barley had been ate.
I wonder if that has something to do with the growth on him. Typically, honey badgers are not this big.
Pain in the ass. Do me a favor, take him the fuck out of here. I might have a mobile brewery here, but damn, that thing will eat me alive.
All right. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll pick it up if I can.
Dude, it's drunk and it just staggers over to you.
Okay.
It's you have a drunken honey badger, just literally. Does a 15 hit your AC?
No.
Okay, luckily it doesn't knock you on your ass again by accident.
How big are we talking? Is it like a
We
mountain?
are talking like almost a warg style size fucking
Oh,
honey badger.
nice.
This motherfucker has got into some shit.
Holy shit. What
He
is
had
this
got into one of the other bags previously eating stuff.
How big would that? What is a ward?
You know, like the things they ride on Lord of the Rings, the goblins.
That? Are you serious? What the fuck?
You can ride on the.
Okay, regular honey badger,
Yeah.
this big.
Yeah.
This honey badger, like this.
I know.
fucking-
Yeah.
Wait, I'm 4 foot. Let me just
Hold
get
on.
on that.
It reminds me of the honey badger the girl had in Avatar.
Yeah,
The big one that
Yeah, there you
that one
go.
used to whip stuff and knock people and
Yes.
It reminds me of that. Yeah.
The cinch one, the one that could smell the.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's the one you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit smaller than that. It's not as wide, but yeah, it's a huge fucking honey badger.
Holy shit.
Like it is definitely something that a bear would be concerned about because honey badgers.
Oh, honey badgers
Don't
give
give a
shit.
fuck.
No, not at all. Honey badger was just attack first and think later. They didn't even think.
Moose had to fight it to get it out of the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm glad I happy with being such a fucking kill me because it most likely can.
I think you may have found your.
Companion? now I'm just gonna come up with a name for it.
You're sure glad
He tried to
you
give me
don't
a
choose that
companion
rat?
the first time, but I killed him.
Oh,
No, he.
that wasn't good. No, it was set for an event for.
Yeah.
No, that one. If you kept him, he would have just helped you with a couple things, but he was not going to stay.
It was gonna be a real temporary.
Well,
No.
time to give a name to this honey badger, and I don't know what that's gonna be.
Ooh.
Honey.
Honey
Badger.
Once you name him, that's when
Honey.
Yep.
that's when you get like heartbroken.
You.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Just call him
Like
badger.
in Puerto Rico, I named this chicken. That was the
Oh
worst thing I ever
no!
Mr. Cluckson's been gone ever since.
done. Gone.
Lucky Cluck.
Actually, I ate him, and I
Was it good?
yeah, but then I found out it was my chicken. That shit was traumatizing.
What did the honey badger drink mean?
Absinthe. Yeah, but just name it Finn. No, not really naming it the alcohol.
You gotta name it after the alcohol now.
Absinthe. I could call it absinthe actually.
How long are we going tonight?
Probably the next 5 minutes or so.
I'll name it absinthe. I'll call it absinthe.
Call it absent.
Absinthe.
I put my bag in the bag.
So apparently,
Well, I wanted
I
to
gotta
expect
find
the
alchemy.
seeds too.
Where's my? Is there alchemy on this thing?
So I got a
There's
long,
No,
big ass
It's a
badger.
class. Alchemist is a class.
It's, a it's an actual class.
Yeah. They made it a class in Pathfinder. It's pretty cool.
Just so you know, there are vials in there, but they might not be it. They might just be components. They also might be it to where an alchemist has, you know, the ores and stuff that's non-produced. But 2 of those vials broke and stuff came out of them, so something had to cause it to cast. So the odds are it's probably either that or severe potions of some kind. Either way, it's kind of magic, but it's sciencey magic. So your guy might not be so about it.
Proficient on it, yeah.
He may not be as reluctant either.
Yeah, he might be okay with the idea of growing a third arm to punch people in the shit. So that's
Okay, so it's like
mutagens,
mutagens.
yeah.
Okay.
It could be. It all depends. We have-
Isn't there a class for that too, though? That's what is that called?
Alchemist.
That is alchemist, right?
It's in the advanced players guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was reading a forum on because I was thinking about
Later, whenever you guys get to the
Your name's terrible, Jim.
understanding of the what's in the bags and
No.
stuff, it'll.
For right
yeah,
now,
I was thinking about dual classing, like going barbarian level 3 and then going rogue, one, kind of like a barbarian scout kind of.
Warfare.
I think
But then,
we'll go with
yeah,
Axis right
so
now.
pretty
I'm gonna put
much-
a different name. I don't remember.
As I'm looking through it, someone was saying barbarian with alchemist,
buddy.
like
You're gonna
could be
need more
really
strength to yourself. and everything else like that.
Yeah.
It can be.
We don't know what the other 3 bags are.
That's his new name.
For right now, we'll just call it that. But like before the next session, I'll probably come up with a different name because I don't know.
So you have a honey badger named Abby.
Drunky.
Abby's not bad actually.
Refill?
You don't call it Abby. I like that.
What did you say, refill?
Look, can I
Dinner.
roll and see if it's male or female?
After.
Yep. Roll
All
for
people
gender.
that drink out of
Evens
this
and
bag.
odds. Male versus female.
Alright, what's just
Let's see.
Male is gonna be odd.
Okay.
Because it's odd that it hangs off.
Males are.
female?
Alright.
Abby. Then we'll stick with Abby.
Abby it is.
My drinking buddy or
female
female?
honey badgers you tend to be the more aggressive ones. Anyway.
Yes. This
Yes.
is gonna be a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be a bad bitch.
Huh?
Abby. I like you though.
It's a cute name. It'll help you get even more attached to it.
Yeah, it's easier to kill it then.
And then it becomes dinner.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it's size.
Let's see what happens if you try that.
No, I got good survival. Like I can go hunting and stuff.
You know, it's
Go hunting for the honey
size
badger.
makes it really easy for me to kill. I'm just saying. But anyway,
I'll
It's
take
easy-
it.
it's
I'll
easy
let's
to
take
hit.
the rest. Lily survived this long.
It like scratched me in the head.
all right. Anything else before we call it for the night?
No, I think you did a really great job, bro.
You guys get some audio experience, or you guys want it off the record experience?
Do it off.
We can do it off record.
Take a look at that. It's like,
As we are
skim through.
ending tonight's session, we journey forth and head to a new city.
Wheels up in 5, 4, 3.